I will get down on one knee and I'll just ask her, could I please have a lock of your hair just to always steer me towards the light?
She reaches up, twirls a couple of strands of hair together.
Huge.
And yoinks them out.
I will cherish this forever, my goddess.
I would be happy to pay you 200 pieces of gold for this singular hair.
It's not about gold. We're looking for items for our quests.
500 final offer. I can give you no magic items.
I'd also like a favor if I ever need it.
Okay, done. Perfect.
Yep, perfect. Do good with that hair. It's mighty powerful.
She nods once.
All right.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different piles of ingots, each of a different type. 3 of the cabinets retain some materials. You look to one cabinet, and there are some scrolls and then a series of books. The next cabinet, a little bit over, it looks like it's been partially emptied, but there are some remnants within here. There are candles. Another cabinet has a series of quivers filled with arrows. There's no way you can take all of the stuff. The total weight of the bars in here is many thousands of pounds. You will never haul this out. Finally back at our outpost in the desert, able to rest, relax, recuperate. Shy 1 mule, but that's okay. There's a couple others here to help you haul stuff around. You're about to get experience, ladies and gentlemen. But for experience, we're going to need, proper rest. You got to tell me where you want to go so you can collect your thousands of experience points. Do we want to go to Tess? Do we want to go to Aknara? Do we want to go to Zabai? Where can we go to get like a bed, some change of clothes, maybe a bath, maybe some like a warm meal, some good fluids, got a vegetable. You're probably so constipated right now. It would be great to get a couple of vegetables.
I think Tess would probably be good, right?
Yeah, I think we go to the closest place. We got to go to Tess. We can't rest and get XP at the outpost, no.
No, we're needing some level of proper, recuperation.
We'll go to Tess.
All right, back on the road.
Maybe if we were wilderness people, and we were used to living out here, but we're soft little city people. Mm-hmm. Now, the only thing that I just thought of that would be like a negative against Tess is if that we are being hunted, this is somewhere we have been before. And so there may be people who are like, quote unquote, on our trail here. I don't know how active like what's his name, Krallis is in like finding us. So just going to float that idea to the party.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we were being followed, we'd want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I say we take them on.
Let's do it. Let's go to Tess.
Okay. The desert section is going to be a little slow, but once you hit the grasslands, it'll be fairly quickly. I think it is a week to Tess. Let me just roll some dice here.
Surely it's pretty safe around at this bit.
Definitely different monsters than the desert, like the deep desert, right? There's more life here, so more encounters, but it's also tends to be a little bit chiller life, a lot less, I am desperate and I will eat anything, and a lot more like, herpa derpa, here's some oxen, here's a buffalo.
On the way, I say to Cedric, do you have a rope on you? Do you have like a silk rope?
A silk rope? No. But do I have a rope? Yeah.
How much does that weigh?
It weighed 8 pounds. I don't have it anymore. I think I dropped it to carry gold bar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No one's got. Okay.
So I don't have a rope right now.
I'm gonna buy some rope.
Right. Your days through the desert are uneventful. No encounters. You hit the grasslands. Chance of encounter goes up. Actually, it stays the exact same.
You're the lucky donkeys.
It stays the exact same. Still 30% chance of encounter per day in the plains.
If I yell really loudly, do I get a higher encounter check? Like, more likely?
Yes. If you want to attempt to attract attention to yourself, we can do that. 100%.
Okay, just checking in case I ever need to do that.
Yeah. It is actually
it's good to know
a quiet week. 7 rolls on a D100. The closest we got to a 30 was a 31 on your last day in the desert. Ooh. But sometimes the dice giveth. Sometimes the dice giveth a lot.
Skippeth.
Yeah. Thanks giveth. We make our way back to Tess, across the grasslands, across the desert with our new friend Saris in tow.
Before we go in, Neil, remind me, there was like a woman in Tess that we met with who was like an
Yes.
important trader
I gave her a
or
Martha
something.
hair.
Yes.
Yeah, what was her name?
You don't remember the
Save
woman who
souls.
helped set up this entire expedition and get you all the supplies and everything? And you gave her a Martha hair. And
Checking. Wait.
I definitely remember. I've just it's
It's Madam.
just read my notes here real quick.
No, I don't have it on my notes.
Madam.
I don't make notes.
Something.
Madam Martha.
No. You said it was Batois. Madame Batois.
Yep.
Batois, yes.
And it is Barnaby with the boat. You're right. And Bartice was her the guy who helped bring you here. Was that it?
Martise. Oh, he was like a
He was
like
her-
a decent character, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like her helper.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Was he like dual classed? A fighter thief or something, maybe?
He was
He was
something. Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
You pull
He was cool.
yourselves back into Tess and make for the inn, the bathhouse, the tailor's shop,
Yeah.
the laundress,
We've got so much to
the
do.
restaurants. But before you can do all of this, you've got one minor, just a little problem. Is that you are carrying in on the backs of these donkeys, I assume?
Yeah.
Probably in bags.
Can you even carry that much gold? I mean, you've been carrying hundreds of pounds of gold on a floating disc.
Yeah, but not since the outpost. Since the outpost, we would have packed it all onto donkeys, no?
Yeah, packed your bags full of food, packed the donkeys full of gold. How much could your disc carry? I just want to know how much the weight the donkey.
500 pounds?
Checking. I think it was 100 pounds per level.
Yeah, okay. 500 pounds is
yeah,
right. You can divide
500.
that between the donkeys and they'll haul in. It's fine. So you've got these two donkeys who are like overloaded with gold and silver, and you're trying to push them through the area, and you're taking your time and you're getting into town, and the donkeys are angry. They're mean. Their backs are sore from the gold. The bags don't look very full, but they dangle down
they are
at the
heavy.
side like the tits of a crone. So how do you? I know that was really
Well, we go straight-
unnecessarily
we go
descriptive.
straight-
I apologize.
We go straight to the inn, and
Yeah.
then the two strongest people, which I believe is Cedric and Zephyr, who I'll maybe cast strength on if we've got 10 minutes. We wait with the donkeys, me, Elijah, and Ceres, and then Cedric and Zephyr carry all the shit up to our rooms.
Yep.
Right.
Now,
And
it's
then we put
interesting
the
'cause
donkeys in the stable. And then-
Each donkey is carrying about 250 pounds of gold and a set of saddlebags. So it's going to be Cedric and Zephyr each taking.
Oh, no, I can carry it
You
alone.
can carry
No, they can
one
carry
set
it
of
alone,
saddlebags by
especially-
yourself.
My max press is 255.
So as long as he's not carrying his backpack and takes his breastplate off.
Yeah, if you take off all
easily.
your other gear, you can haul one of these saddlebags at movement rate 1 up the stairs. Like, ugh.
Could he be?
Oh,
if
the
someone
movement
was
rate
helping,
Maybe it's better they do
Or-
it together. Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I think we're
we
trying to
go-
make it not look obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to the
Yeah,
point.
let me just do it alone then. And I can get it up there, I think at movement rate 4-ish. Yeah, no, I can.
Okay.
If all I'm taking is the bag and just my regular clothing, I can get it up there at movement rate 4.
No, because 227 is the top of heavy, not the bottom of heavy.
So if I'm carrying...
If you're carrying more than
225 pounds,
Yeah.
right? 5 plus 3, that's 2, 5, 6, that's... I'd be at 228, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, can't we just do it like this? I'll cast strength on Zephyr. You kind of like carry it over your shoulder, and then Zephyr can walk behind you and hold some of the weight. So it's on your back, right? She can hold some of
Yeah.
the weight with her arms.
Yeah.
The two of you walk quite closely. You'd be able to get a decent speed. It won't look too suspicious.
You can
Me and
absolutely
Elijah
do
and
it,
Ceres wait.
but I do want to call out that the volume to weight discrepancy is a little visible if anyone's paying attention. Like you're carrying something very, very dense, and that is hard to avoid the sight of.
Yep.
I'm not trying
Well, what are
to.
you gonna do?
I'm not setting you up in a
No, I
trap,
hear you.
Nick. I can feel your paranoia that the DM said
No, no, no.
something. I just want to set the scene for
No,
the
I'm with
viewers
you.
that
I'm with you.
this is dense, and you're hauling these weird things out off of these saddlebags and up into your stairs, and it's only 2 trips, so it's fine. It's fine.
Just for the record, I don't think you're setting us up for a trap. I think you're setting us up for someone to steal like a gold bar.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to make it
We do it.
give her the visuals of what the party is
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
People could notice.
Neil
We
likes
do
to
our
make
best
us
to do
paranoid.
it
Listen, I'm gonna
conspicuously.
drink 500 beers and sleep
Conspicuously.
in a random building, and I guarantee you that goal will be fine. Okay, he's just trying to make you paranoid. Don't let him. Don't let him
When
in your
I
head,
first
bro.
moved into university, we had like a CRT TV, but it was a fucking massive one that my dad gave me. It was huge, and my dad was like, "Somebody's gonna steal it," but because we had it in the bay window. This fucking thing was like the heaviest thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, if you can imagine like a 40-inch CRT TV.
Oh my god.
So the gold's like that. No one's gonna be able to steal it. It's too fucking heavy.
It would need to be a coordinated effort. Besides, actually, should we consider, since this expedition was actually funded by Madame Batois, I don't know if we want to take a moment to talk about this. Should we consider giving her some of the money and being like, "Oh, thank you for funding the expedition. Here's your money back plus some, like relationship
We already
development."
paid her, no?
We already paid her good.
Yeah, but
We paid
this
her.
is like, yes,
We
we
can give her
did
a
already
bonus.
pay
Pay her
her,
extra, I don't care.
but this
Yeah.
is like, think of it like paying it forward. I mean, we can't carry all this.
I don't
all
give
the
it.
time.
I love paying people.
How many gold bars do we have, Neil? 16.
I
Um,
have
We
one
could
on
give
my
her-
character sheet that I smuggled.
you took 17 gold bars.
Okay.
Give her one.
Oh, I don't know.
Give her
man.
two.
No, fuck. Why am I not giving her? Was it 1,500 gold a bar? That's insane.
Nick, if we just have unlimited money, he's gonna find a way to fuck us. So you have to give it to the NPCs so that he continues not to fuck us, man. It's my motto.
That does explain a lot, but I can't give away 1,500 gold. I just can't do it. You give her a bag of 100 gold. Like, do that if you want.
I'll give her a bar, Neil. Later, I'll handle it.
You give her your bar.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll have a
give her my
party
bar.
meeting about it.
Let's level up first and see where
Let's
we're
get
at.
some rest here in town. How much?
Yes.
I want you guys to tell me what it's like when you finally come back after a month in the desert. It's been like a month and a half since you left Tess. What is it? Are you spending big money? Are you doing quiet stuff? Are you like resting under olive trees? Are you going out and buying people drinks? What is it when you come back to town?
I don't think we're spending big money because we don't have it in coins a ton.
I've only got
right?
17
It's all in
gold
big
coins, so-
gold bars. I
Yeah.
have 300 gold, but I don't think that my character is the type to go and flaunt our wealth. This ain't hardly heroes.
Yeah.
We need this money for Aknara, genuinely.
Yeah. So tell me, what is it like when you rest for a week in this place after such an ordeal? Let's start with Elijah. What's Elijah's back in society decompressing vibes?
What's the most expensive food that we can buy in the city?
There is a small restaurant out on the end of the wharf next to like the big restaurant, but this is the smaller one building away with extra wood inside, making a double wall for insulation. It is called the Admiral's Club, and it is, well, it's the only nice restaurant on the entire coastline, and they make you pay for it.
Yeah, I tried to convince the group that we all go out there on the first night.
I mean, I'm up
Any
for going, but
objections?
mate, the first night, I'm pretty tired, Elijah.
I would wait until our
We'll do-
week's
we'll
day,
do-
and we can do it as
We'll
a
do the
going away
second night.
gift.
We'll do the second night.
Yeah,
right.
I'm up for the second night. I'm up for the second
First
night.
night you come in.
And,
Go ahead, please.
No, go for it. Go for
You
it.
come in.
One of us should stay back with all the gear if we're going to go the second night. Someone's going to have to miss out.
Saris can look after the gold.
I'll look
Yeah.
after it.
Take a bath.
Okay,
You guys
fine.
can go to
So,
dinner.
no, yeah. Do you know what? Saris would be better at dinner than Cedric anyway.
You take a bath.
You know
you
what?
get a
You're
change
right.
of clothes. You wipe the dust off of you, and the next day you go out to
Oh,
the
is there
Admiral's
a
Club.
is there a like a bathhouse?
Yeah.
Like an onsen.
Yes, there is a bathhouse. There's a cold section and a warm section. It's not hot, but it is warm.
Do they do massages?
You can find a masseuse there. Absolutely. 100%.
We're doing that. I'm doing
idea.
that for sure.
Hope you got
Maybe
money.
maybe that's during the day on the second day actually, or maybe it's the first night, something like that. Anyway, we get really nice and clean. Go out to the restaurant.
Do you have gold, Elijah, to pay for all this?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I have gold on me. Pretty
Okay.
sure we all carried some, right?
I've got like 25 gold total. That gets some leisure activity.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I have 33 gold on me
Okay.
right now.
We might need to get Cedric to pay for dinner. Oh, wait, but he's not coming. Fuck.
the
Zephyr, have you got gold
onsens,
for dinner?
the massage, the river nearby, the peace and tranquility, the warm washcloths placed over your eyes as strong but gentle hands rub out all of the knots across you. You know that there's a sort of a distant roar of a city in the background, but the little walls around the bathhouse keep it pushed out far enough. When you do lift up your little washcloths, you can see little boats floating down the river in the distance, people casting fishing lines off of them as the sun begins to set. It's peaceful for the first time in forever, and moist. You know, you feel the dead skin sloughed off you with pumice stones. It's a beautiful day. And the next night, the Admiral's Club. And it sounds like, Cedric, you're not coming.
I'm staying back and I'm gonna watch our shit. And I'm gonna hang out with my deity. And I'm gonna pray to Martha and thank her for all the shit that we've been doing. And, you know, see if she wants to talk to me at all.
Okay.
Left on red.
You don't know what my
Martha,
deity's gonna do.
how do I get my party members to want to invite me to dinner?
Well, the Admiral's
Wait,
Club.
are you not coming? Rip.
No.
He's not coming now.
Someone's gotta stay with their shit, man.
It's all right. Cyrus is coming. Cyrus is cool.
Yeah, bring the lady to dinner and give her a gold bar there. I hand you my gold bar. Make sure she knows it's from us.
I wrap the gold bar in a piece of cloth. I find a piece of cloth, I wrap it, and I bring it.
Excellent.
Crazy.
You haul the gold bar out. Are we inviting Madame Batois?
I guess we are, yeah.
Oh, of course we are.
She
Might as
comes.
well, if we're doing that,
the
then we
note-
should invite Batiste or Martise
Also,
as well.
Bartis.
I want to make sure that the note
Parties.
says dinner is on us. Nothing's off the table in terms of like ordering.
We're going out for a fancy night.
I want to make sure that the note
Yeah.
Or the message says that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big night.
Yeah.
Are you sure? It's Bartise, not Martise. Are you sure? So it's Batois, Bartise, and Barnaby.
I
Bronze.
see.
It's all-
Yes, I see Barnaby, Batois, and Bartice. Bartis.
Okay.
I also see a Papach. And
Papach, I'm not sure about Papach.
I don't know what Papach is. And the Washu, the Elvenwood. I think the Elvenwood was the nice place you guys were at before. That's like the nice place that Madame Batois took you. But this is the tiny little spot that's reservation only. That you wouldn't take a big party to normally. There's only room for like 15 people at the Admiral's Club out at the end of the pier, and it's not actually typically open to the public, but you guys have money now, you have some connections. When you ask around about the nicest place and you make your intents known, you can be...
I think we already ate here once, actually.
You ate at the Elven Wood. It's a different...
Oh.
That's like
Got it.
more of a social place. This is much more intimate. This is much more private. This is, you're not here to have a good time in a room with lots of people. You are here for an excellent meal and an excellent view with just you and your table and no one else.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Well, at the dinner, Madame Batois will look across the assembled party. I'm glad to see you've arrived from the desert alive. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we
Go ahead, Zephyr.
absolutely did, Madame Batois, and we found pretty much everything that we were looking for, both in terms of information as well as useful items. And it would not have been possible without your help, so we wanted to show our gratitude to you by inviting you to dinner. And also, get an update on what's been going on in the town. Has anything happened while we've been away? But we can talk business after the meal if you'd prefer, or
I like to
during, I don't
mix the
mind.
both. There has been something of note that you may find of interest. She looks over at Riven specifically.
Oh.
A few of the Empire's, how do we want to call them politely? Bounty hunters, I guess, is the only word that's applicable here, have come through looking for people on blacklists. They came looking for a half-elf who didn't quite match your description, Riven, but you were seen in town, and some people, I have heard, gave your description as someone who was a partial match to what they were looking for. They didn't stay for very long. They were here 2 weeks ago, and they've since left. But just so you should know, there is a half-elf of similar make to you that the bounty hunters are looking for, and you might get caught up in something unintentionally.
Hate to imagine what this other half-elf's done to piss off the Empire.
One of the formal noble houses before the Empire arrived that stood against them, and as their lands crumbled, fled to somewhere else in Ferodia, and hasn't been seen since. And just a casual hunting down of enemies of the state.
Well, it's a good job I was missing.
It could have been
Hopefully
very
their
problematic.
quarry continues to elude to them. But yeah, thanks for the update.
That's the only thing of note
now-
here.
In it, out of character, they're obviously talking about Riven, right?
Yeah.
Am I dumb?
They're,
Or are they
no, they're
actually-
talking about Riven. No, it's someone else that just looks similar to me, I think.
Okay.
I say to Madame Batois, well, we should introduce you to our friend here. I don't know if you recall, this actually isn't Cedric. Cedric was much paler and much stronger than this guy, but this is a friend that we met out there, Ceres. He's from Belisa, is it? I say to Ceres.
Valis. Far across the sea in the
Valis.
Great Bay of Solemn.
Ceres, this is Madame Batois. She funded our expedition. By some measure, she probably saved your life.
Madame Batois, I cannot help but thank you. You have saved my life. I almost died in that desert if it wasn't for these... He gestures, these fine people. Madame Batois
Good.
gives him a polite
Absolutely.
smile.
It was actually great fortune that we came across, what's his name, Ceres?
Mm-hmm.
It's great fortune that we came across Ceres, as it has lent us a potential opportunity to forge an alliance that may be quite important to us. Where was it we have to get to again? Is it Solemn? We have to get all the way back to Solemn with him?
That's where he wants to go.
It's in Solemn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're actually considering an expedition to Solemn alongside Ceres. But we didn't want to just... I'm trying to think about what I actually want to tell her.
allies, both across the sea and here on Ferodia, I think. And Madame Batois, you've proven to be a particularly valuable one.
That's absolutely true. And this is when I take out the gold bar wrapped in a piece of cloth and I place it on the table. And there's kind of a big ka-thunk as it lands on the table. And I say, without your help, we wouldn't have been able to get this. And I slide it across the table to in front of her.
She goes a little silent. Her eyes open, wider than normal in surprise. She looks to the people assembled. What is this? A finder's fee? What's your angle?
I think to myself, I was wondering the same thing.
Well, let's just say it's an advanced payment. Should we ever need help in the future. A sort of gift between friends. Maybe that's a simpler way to put it?
She sits back
People
in her
who-
chair watching the gold bar without having touched
People
it
who
yet.
help us should be very greatly rewarded when we have the capacity to reward them.
I lean
you
in
took a risk
next to
with us?
Zephyr.
Yeah.
I whisper in your ear. I wonder if Madame Batois could get some armed men on boats over to Aknara, should we want to retake the island at some point.
Yeah. I think it's simpler. Yeah, that's a really good point. Perhaps in the future, we may need your assistance. And since we already have an established relationship, something like this might allow you to maintain a strong position in Tess. Yeah. And I believe that would be advantageous for us to have friends doing the right things in the right places.
She lets out a big sigh. Well, this is a wonderful gift and more complication than I was expecting.
Complication? I don't understand.
Well, I didn't expect you to come back alive. I didn't expect you to succeed. And I thought our last meeting was going to be the last of everything. There was a matter of a hair off of the head of the goddess Martha that was sold to me for a few hundred pieces of gold.
That's right.
Yes.
This is a great gift you've given me. And if we are as close as you say we are, then it is my fortunate duty to let you know I have since sold that hair to the highest bidder for a tidy sum. And it may cause questions to be asked of me in the future sometime. And I will have to adjust my answers.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But could you tell us, out of curiosity, I understand buyers, confidentiality, but
Sensor
I am
Krellis.
curious.
Sensor Krellis? How much?
She shrugs. Does it matter? 2,000 gold.
That is a tidy
good.
sum.
That is not good.
I didn't expect you to come back alive. And now here you are. And bearing gifts, you have made me... This has probably been the best investment I've made in a group of people in quite some time. And I would like to see that this relationship continues to prosper, which is why I'm being completely transparent and honest with you about...
I appreciate that.
Well, expectations.
Since we're being honest with each other, we come from the island Aknara, in the middle of Ferodia. It's currently under the Empire's occupation.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
As you can imagine, we are quite the fighting force, as evidenced by our successful expedition here. However, the censor sees fit to defend Aknara with a number of men and fighters. When the time comes, do you think this gift here may allow you to supply us with ships and maybe a spear or two of men of our own for a battle?
Oh, absolutely not.
Is that... Why not?
Well, if you're going toe-to-toe, you're going to die, and anyone who aids you will be flayed, butchered, boiled, some sort of horrible death. I'm happy to work with you in many ways, but openly opposing Censor Krellis or the Empire is a death sentence, a fool's errand.
And if he asks you where we've gone or what we are or what we're doing, what would you tell him?
I'll tell him that the fools went into the desert and they did not come back. Or if it's impossible to make that denial, that the fools went into the desert, they came barely crawling back. They gave me a gold bar, and then where would you like me to tell him you went?
Okay.
Might be
I'm
the
just
best
trying to
that
understand where we sit here, but
I would like
okay.
to continue this relationship. It has been very profitable. I will do what I
It's a
can to
great
make it continue, but I will never openly oppose Censor Krellis or any power, so long as their grip on Ferodia is maintained.
I hope you feel the same way when we overthrow him. While I imagine Cedric would probably be incredibly upset at what you've done with the golden hair.
Yes.
It was your possession to do with what you want, but I imagine Martha herself will be quite upset with the chain of custody of that item. But alas, we can't control things that aren't in our hands.
Well, I think going forward, if we part with any more hairs, we'll have to make sure that we specify not to sell them to Sansa Krellis. Of all the people on Ferodia,
Yeah, well,
that's probably the worst place it could have ended up.
never forget that Malchus lays plans that are measured in centuries.
And what does Malchus have planned for us, Zephyr?
Nobody knows. There's only one way to find out, and that's to live it.
Well, why don't you tell me where it is that you are going and what your plans are, so I can best dissuade anyone who may be following your trail. I know that we will make great fortunes together in the future.
I turn to Riven and I give Riven a look, kind of like, well, we actually aren't entirely sure about our next direction. There's a few potential directions we could go. We may venture to Solemn. We may venture to Hassan. I'm sure we could find business. There's quite a few locations of interest around the coast near some ancient ruins. We may very well venture into the belly of the beast in Justar's Bay. I think it's probably best that we don't tell you exactly what our plans are, but give you a range of options that, if you are questioned, it's sort of what do they say? Security through obscurity? That was one of the warden's sayings.
Of course. Traveling to Solemn is vast and vague. There are 10,000 ports along the coast. Could be any one of them.
One thing that you could help us with then, Madame Matois. This might be... I'm not so well travelled outside of the lake. I don't know the cities of Ferodia too well. This bar here, it's very heavy, and we have more than a few. It would be extremely convenient for us if we were able to
Convert it into...
exchange the gold into gems and platinum, perhaps. No, that's a big ask. One, is that possible here? Or two, where would be our best bet?
Are you looking to carry all of this wealth with you after it's been converted?
Until we can reclaim Aknara, we don't really have any other choice.
Well, you could leave it with me and come and retrieve any quantity of it you want at any time you want.
Do you offer
Is there
interest?
a local bank?
There are no services like this that are open to the public, but it is a service I am willing to offer. I will not charge you any interest, but I will...
It's charging you interest.
I will make
Unfortunately,
sure
that's
that
how
I
banking
have
works
at
in
least
these-
half of whatever you have left with me on hand at any given time and make investments with other parts of it with high return rates
For us?
for myself.
So you'll... That doesn't make sense.
I won't
in
charge
these
you
times-
anything, but if there are 5 gold bars here and I'm converting them into coins, I'll use some of that coinage for my own business, and I promise it will all be here when you return.
So just like kind of out of
think-
character. We have to imagine that this is like pre-institutionalized banking.
Yes.
This is like
Sure, no, of
where
course.
you're local.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
it actually costs
But,
money to store money, right?
yes.
Like so the fact that she's not charging us anything is like, actually a good deal.
Right, and
Yeah,
with
but she's not
fractional,
storing it.
she's doing
She's
fractional reserve
investing
banking.
it.
She's saying I'm not going to have 100% of the money you've left with me on hand. I'm only having a fraction of it, and I'm investing the rest of
Well,
it.
just don't give her all the gold bars. Give her like the 3/4, and we can keep the 1/4 on us because we can actually carry it.
I think we give her a little
we need
bit.
money, we come back.
hang on. So, if we were to agree with this, do you think you'd be able to use some of your gift here to bolster your security? I'm not sure what your security position is, but we need to know that this is going to be safe.
Of course.
You stand to make a steady profit if we go
And
through with this.
ideally, secrecy that Krellis doesn't know that the gold that you have comes from us.
I have made myself quite wealthy in my time here. I have many irons in the fire, many investments, many small businesses. I am no concern.
What do you guys think? I'd lean into Zephyr and Elijah.
I think we should.
What do you think?
I think we should have a chat with the party about it, but I do think that it's a reasonable decision to leave some of the money with her.
We can't carry it all,
it's-
so
No, we can't carry it all, nor that we have anything to spend it all. And so putting it in reserve, even in a couple of places around the world, or investing it into like a fortress or a town or something that we can keep safe.
If you wish for more
like-
traditional storage methods, the dwarves in Kappan may be available for you. They will charge you a fraction to hold the money, but they have more standard banking arrangements.
okay.
Elijah orders another bottle of the most expensive wine that they have.
Yes.
Kappan is on the way.
I have another idea, but I don't know
go
if we
for it.
should discuss it amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring it up later.
One thought that I had was that we could buy some land. Land always holds its value. It provides a very slow and steady return. Land gets you into the nobility, and so on and so forth. So we could look into.
Sounds like a good way to get a lot of attention.
I feel like buying land is not going to be worth it. It might pay off in 100 years, but we need results now.
What is the dwarves' relationship with
Yeah, good question.
the Empire?
Know all about this as a bureaucrat. Let me get up the Frodia
Yes.
demographics table. The clans of Kappan. They tend to be fairly pragmatic. You know, they do business with whoever they have to, and they tend to be fairly neighborly with the world around them, but they definitely don't have any great love for the empire that's come here. It's sort of imposing its own will. You know, it's sort of a strangling thing. It stops free enterprise. So they work with the empire that dominates the area.
I mean, I think
But-
what we should do is give some to her and give some to the dwarves as well. We should hedge our counterparty risk here.
Give her half, give the dwarfs a fourth, and then we can keep.
I don't even think we can carry a quarter. Like, how much does each bar weigh now?
30 pounds.
So if
Yeah.
we carry,
I'm gonna be honest. You guys should just give her probably as much as we can, and then she's gonna hold it for free. She's gonna be happy because you gave her money.
she could die and get robbed though. I don't think we should give her.
I think
anything.
we should have a brief
give some
chat
to
as a
the dwarves
party.
as well.
I think we should have a brief chat
Yeah.
at the party after this dinner, and we kind of like.
Well, I think that we
maybe
just
each
that's what
person
we say
throws
to
out an
them.
idea.
Well, she will.
Yeah, so we're
she'll
gonna-
excuse herself from the dinner. Say this was, nice and lovely. If you want to talk again, you know where to find me. Please chat amongst yourselves about these arrangements. I trust that you've taken everything I said at face value. I've tried to be as transparent with you as possible. I hope that we can continue our very favorable working relationship into the future, and I will do what I can to protect your secrets and your interests. Good day, gentlemen and ladies.
Good day.
All right.
Leaving you guys
Okay.
at the private table at the Admiral's Club.
Wait, I run off after her. I catch her there. Madame Batois, before you go, is there like a club around town, where you kind of get dressed up and go out drinking and different kinds of people and in there?
Excuse me?
Into a bar where unusual people go, half elves, people like that.
I'm sorry. I can't quite read between the lines of what you're asking.
Is there like a gay bar here?
Oh. Oh. She shrugs. Probably. She looks to her partner, her buddy, what's his name? Bartis.
Bartis.
Yeah, and Bartis says the lumber mill. That's the name of an alternative bar around.
Wood cutting.
I go back in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should go back and talk it out with Cedric, see what he thinks.
All right. The party can meet up with Cedric.
I'm holding it down.
Good job, Cedric.
Did you bring me any food back?
No. Zephyretto.
I got him a doggy bag of tempura prawns.
I eat it.
Nice.
It's fine. I prefer goblin.
She was very grateful. She was very grateful for the gold, Cedric. She's
But we do
offered
have
to
bad
store
news.
some of our gold here for us. We do?
Oh, good. Let's
yeah.
store some of the gold and sell some of the gold.
No.
I'm sure she could buy some.
Zeph is right. There's some bad news, Cedric. She sold the hair.
I'm pretty sure I explicitly told her not to.
She sold it for 2,000 gold pieces.
Then she can't be trusted. We can't give her any of the gold.
And she sold it to Santa Krellis.
By the gods. By
Yeah.
Martha.
We should be more careful with that now that we know what they're capable of.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a bit of a disaster, I'm not going to lie.
Well,
So
we
we
should
don't know
sell
what
her
the
some of our
consequences-
gold.
We don't know yet. She seems on side now.
Good.
She
I
said
would
there's a
too if I
bank in
was her.
Kappan as well. So maybe we give some of the gold to her. We give some of it to the dwarves in Kappan.
We don't know what the
Maybe we
consequences
can
of
even
selling the gold
convert
are,
some of it.
but we do need to make a decision about what we do with the gold. We have a few options, right? Like, we can give her the gold to store it for us. We can spend the gold, for example, if we were able to get it back to, I don't know, like, I pull out the map and I take a look and I'm like, maybe odds or something like that. We know people from there. What's his name? Barty.
We could store it on Aknara and just have our mayor figure it out
Well,
at a later date.
Yeah, once we've
let's-
got Aknara back, yeah. You know,
You
now
could
that I'm
just
thinking
bury
about
it somewhere in the ground that
We
you
could
guys
just
know
bury it
about.
on Aknara and then, yeah.
Well, like, couldn't we also use it to like found
Yeah,
a
true.
wizard school, like with Bartholomew or
It's too
whatever
long-
his name is?
It's too long term.
But we need
we
long
should
term
use some
plans.
of it.
We're
We
gonna
should
live
use
like
some of
300
it.
years. These fuckers are gonna die.
We need
We
to
need
get through the
long
next
term.
few years first. No, but I agree spending some of it to buy spells for Berenza is the way to go.
I don't mind that.
100% we should do that. You know, Neil, are there such things as mercenary companies? Like, is that a thing? Like, could
Absolutely.
we at one point hire a mercenary company with us to go and attack
Absolutely.
Just Stars Bay or
Oh,
something?
probably not. No. I mean, there are mercenary companies, but they're not suicidal.
They're not suicidal.
Yeah, like you're talking, like, you know, this is the great empire that conquers everything. No one is going to take up arms in open rebellion against them. Period. Like,
Even if it means booting them out of Frodia, like if it's the
You would
final
need to
roll of the
find
dice.
the craziest fucking mercs from the like. You would need like Glacia mercs or something insane.
yeah, you're.
I
like,
think there could come a day.
I just want to
whether
let you know
the
that if
tides
you
has
want to
shifted enough.
hire people to like fight the empire for you, you're either hiring fanatics who are untrustworthy and, you know, a little crazy, or you have to already be in a position where the empire is going to fall. Like, no one is going to openly rebel, and no one's going to have the numbers to do that. You're a small little force in the world. The empire is the biggest thing anyone's seen in.
Well, we could
2,000
find
years.
people who are working against the Empire already and then
Sure.
ally.
But that's why I'm
But
saying it
never
would be good
open
for us to make
rebellion.
investments. Like if we lay down institutional roots, like let's say, what was that warrior guy, the knight guy? What if we gave him a bunch of money, said, okay, I want you to buy a bunch of land and start a fucking noble house and like start recruiting an army, pretend you're loyal, but he actually is our guy. We built him.
This seems like a really good idea, maybe for us to think about off stream. So if we're gonna do that, why don't we just give the money to this test lady, have her hold it until you guys can come up with an idea for a long-term plan that you want to use the money for, and we don't spend 3 hours talking about what are we
Can we-
going to use
yeah,
the money for.
I
Well,
agree.
do we want
Can
to
we
argue
agree
about
that
it
it's
in
best to split
character?
it?
think that
I'd
would be
like to
kind of
bring up
fun.
one more
can.
suggestion for a night for possibly a long-term solution.
Mhm.
It's a bit of a long shot. But I mean, I'd imagine having our own private fortress that doesn't depend on, dwarves or pretty much anyone else's help would be nice, right? Maybe just people that we pay for. It's a big area that we're in. I wonder, I think the hardest part of this is finding the correct place, but I wonder if there's some small fortress, small town out there that's a little bit not abandoned necessarily, but, on its way out.
Hunter's Bay, that cave, we could put it in
Right.
there.
That has a good fortified space, but that just doesn't have a lot of people there, that we could take over and that we could call our own. Like, how many people would we really need and what would it take to build in an already existing fortress a place to actually keep this stuff safe, right? If it's like decently well fortified, if it's decently, just put a metal door there with a lock and
To be honest,
hire
the
a few
safest
people to guard it.
The safest place was probably behind the Iron Column
Correct.
in the middle of the desert.
I don't think we should carry this gold around with us, but I do think we should find a use. I
Agreed.
like your idea of buying an old fortress. I think,
Yeah.
like,
It would have to be
using-
like not off the grid, but like
definitely we don't
not
want our
super
name attached to it.
well-known. Yeah,
And that's the problem, isn't it? Anywhere,
And, like-
I think putting all the gold in one place is a risk because it sounds like the Empire is so powerful that if they put their mind to it, they can take it from anywhere. So by spreading it out, I feel like that's the safest way
hedge.
to defend it. Put some with her in
Common
Tess, put
investment
some with the
strategy.
dwarfs and Kappan.
Here's
I
a
like
question.
it.
Maybe
we could
put
leave some
somewhere else.
We could leave some in Ignara even.
Like maybe we do bury some on one of the random islands. Like maybe we go to that
Yeah.
island that had the Grell on it and bury
Here's
some
the
of it
question.
there. That's by Kappan.
Can we invest this gold into ourselves, right? Could we get better armor?
Yeah,
right?
I want plate mail.
We could
Oh,
buy
yeah.
full
I want-
plate mail
I want-
for Cedric.
I want a good ass offhand sword.
Well, like we only need, if we keep 2 bars with us, that's 3,000 gold. That is going to be enough to kind of like buy spells for Berenza, to get plate limbs for Cedric. Like we don't need anywhere near all of this to buy kind of whatever we
Right.
want, really.
I do think the like old abandoned or semi-abandoned fortress to buy that isn't really like related to anywhere in the Empire is good. It's just hard to find. I think we should keep our eyes and ears open for it. And I think for now the hedging of burying some, putting some with the dwarves,
Yeah.
because we won't be able, the other thing is we won't be able to keep the fact that we have quite a bit of fortune. I don't think we'll be able to keep that fact a secret, but we can keep a secret how much it is.
Yeah. And we don't have to
And
sell.
I think hedging achieves that, right? And like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think splitting it up is good.
Yeah.
We keep maybe we keep 3 on us, Moot. Can we carry 90 pounds between us?
I mean,
like,
I can, I think.
Yeah, we can. Okay, because we were carrying a lot of stuff for the expedition, so we keep 3 on. That's 4,500 gold. Say we
Don't
only
forget I have
actually
like
get 3,500 by the time we spend it. What?
don't forget I have 60 pounds of books in my backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I've got quivers with scrolls and shit.
How do we feel about
do all that?
bringing how do we feel about bringing some back to Ignara? Is there an option there?
We need to defeat the soldiers there before we can do that. Which I
Yeah,
don't think
I was
we're
just
ready for.
wondering, like, almost hiding it under their noses. If we
Seems
can
risky.
contact someone on the island one more time to keep it for us, I think it would also put them in a good position, potentially.
problem
But
with
it's
us
it's
just
just hard to
burying
get. It's just hard to access.
What
at
I'll
that
say
point.
though, but like, what's the point of having? There's nothing to spend it on in Aknara. Like anywhere that we
Yeah.
don't want to spend this is going to be on the mainland. So I feel like
That's
it's better
true.
to keep it there. The good thing
That's
about
true.
it being in Kappan is kind of like it's on the way right up the river towards everything else, like towards just our
Yeah.
space. So we'd be passing by, and then Tess is
What-
the same going this way as well. So
What about?
Yeah, we could probably hire a boat from Tess and a crew to take us, say, over to Zabai, and then we could get it to Kappan using a horse. We get the dwarves to store it. They're not loyal to the Empire. Plus, geographically, it's a pain in the ass to get here, right? From like empires. I actually really like the dwarf idea because like Just Stars Bay is here. It's quite hard to project power all the way over here. Like, sure, okay, you've got roads, you've got rivers, all this stuff, but then you come out here, you've got to go through Zabai, go to Kappan, and it's not like the dwarves are your best friends anyway. So I actually think. So my suggestion would be get a boat from Tess to Zabai, horse to Kappan, boom, give it to the dwarves. And
yeah,
I think
give some to her as well.
I think Kappan should get like at least half.
Yeah. So it's
Let's
17
say we
bars
kept-
mil, is that right?
Do 16
Let's say we
now
kept
'cause you
3.
gave one away.
Yeah.
No, but the one that we gave away was the one that Cedric was carrying himself. So it's however many was on the floating disc, we've still got £500.
Yeah, 16 then.
Do the
16,
dwarves?
okay.
The dwarves probably offer an option to like exchange it for like coins as well if we ever want to.
That's
And
what I'm
possibly
thinking. I say we
even
give
gems.
6 to. Let's give 6 to her. Let's take 10 to the dwarves. We'll
Try
keep
and also
like 3.
barter with her, right? Like,
Also-
hey, you're rich. You just got 2,000 gold. Can you buy some of these gold bars off of us as well?
Also, if we want to spread even a little bit more, hedge a little bit more, that one mountain village that we helped out, remember where the father died, the son took over, was it Tashir?
Tashir, yeah.
Valicia.
Yeah. We could
Wasn't it?
To sheer.
keep a little bit there,
Oh.
just if we want to like brainstorm more options to hedge.
Sure, okay.
Um,
Well,
we
let's
have-
say we're splitting it up in 4 places. We've got 16 bars. We leave 4 in Tess, 4 in Kappan.
Yep.
We use 4 to build up Arenza in odds, and then we use 4 to build up, like, we have another follower in Tashir. And now we're not exactly like taking over
Yep.
these towns, but now we have like bases of operation we can.
And we
You know?
we have influence there through out of character, it's kind of like China building a bunch of infrastructure for all the like little Pacific islands.
the Belt and
all the
Roads
little
Initiative.
Pacific
Guys,
island nations.
wait. Yeah, but let's not
Yeah.
let's not leave any in Tashir. That like could be taken over by bugbears literally any day now. Kappan,
we killed all the
Odds,
bugbears.
and Tess.
What are the bugbears
But
going to do?
They're,
Take the
they're a
gold?
tiny little
Like,
town with like 10 guards. Like we can't leave 6,000 gold with them.
Yes? No, well, okay. How about 5 in Tess, 5 in Kappan, or let's say
do they
6 in
have a
Tess,
dungeon? Like
6 in Kappan, then like that's 12, and then 3 in odds, 1 in Tashir. Like we split it up. We give our followers like,
Yeah.
hey,
I just
you figure out.
are we really going to take like a month to go to Tashir and back just to give them a gold bar? Let's just give some to the gal and Tess, some to the people in Kappan. We keep some on us. I think that's good, right? That's a proportion. We can give some on odds as
I'm
well
also
if you want.
saying like we give it to Tashir for them to spend it. We buy influence. We exchange the gold there for influence.
Then have this lady send one of these gold bars and send it over there. She can figure out the logistics behind that.
you know,
Just
we attach a note for your continued, loyalty. There might be more to come.
but it's
If you
I
ever
don't
need
wanna-
anything,
I mean, it's
hit
an
us
idea,
up.
but,
If we
like,
ever
isn't
need
it like
anything we trust,
a town
we
of
can
a
hit you
few
up as
hundred
well.
people. What are they going to do for us?
I
Neil,
guess,
roughly,
yeah.
can I ask Neil for some quick info here? How many people lived in Tashir, roughly speaking? Like, just like was it like a 10,000 people town? Was it like a 1,000 people town?
Yeah, I've got it
No way
right
it was
here.
10,000
The
people, surely.
town itself was about 1,000, and then there's maybe like 8,000 more living in and around that valley. Like,
So that's like how. So just like ballparking it. Let's imagine we were to try to secure a road between Tashir and Odds. That's a trade route, right? Then what if we built like
Yeah.
a little outpost in the mountains that collects like a little bit of money, right? Now we're connecting up our places where we have friendship. You
I
know,
mean,
like,
at this
there are
point in time,
ideas
you're
here.
running into like geopolitical problems. If you want to start building roads and collecting tolls,
Yeah.
you're going to run into like, this is my kingdom. You can't collect tolls in my kingdom. Like that's, you can't just build a road in the middle of Ireland and start collecting tolls. Someone's going to come and, shoot you
I
for
just
it.
think that we should.
Well, actually, if you build a
This
private
stuff-
road, you can collect
we
tolls
don't
on
need
it.
to worry about it too
the
much.
thing.
I don't think we want to play. We're not playing Civ here. We're not trying to make a profit. We've got more gold than we could
Well, no,
ever
our
spend.
gold-
We don't really need to worry
our
about
gold-
making a profit.
No, our gold isn't.
I
to
think
make
we
a
just
profit.
say
I
let's
just
split
think
people and move on.
My thinking is like, I don't know, we could get these people to Tashir to like go into battle for us.
Well, see, the thing is, we already have a relationship with Tashir. So if let's say it takes us 2 days to go to Tashir, if we build a little gravel road, now we can get there in 1 day. And we started to connect up our quote unquote empire. Remember, we're kicking out who's going to be in power when fucking these guys are gone. You got to start thinking about this shit.
No, we need to marshal all of our resources to defeat Sensor Krellis. We can't be worrying about what comes next.
Let's keep it simple for now. Store as much as we can. I think I like the hedging and kind of distributing it that we talked about. One final little thing is that I would think about, especially when we're in Kappan, maybe is like, is there a more weight efficient way for us to carry it with us, even if that comes at an exchange rate, right?
We'll ask them about gem conversion, certainly. All right, let's call an end to this. So we leave five. We leave five with her.
Can I distill this down into a suggestion?
Yep.
We keep 2. We put 5 in Tess, 5 in Kappan, and then we figure out what to do with the other 4. Like maybe
we get in odds.
Yeah, we put them in odds with
like
Lorenzo.
Odds. Yeah.
How's that? Perfect. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. We still have a whole week of downtime here in Tess.
Just one more time for me. How many gold coins is a gold bar?
1,500.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down.
Another person we are friends with is the mine owner.
In odds, yeah.
In odds, he owns the mine.
That
the
is
mine
a good
has
person to
something
keep gold
that
with.
we want, aka the portal that we don't know what it's to yet.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
could also be a very valuable ally that we could pay with gold bars.
We need to go to odds anyway to check in with Berenza and see what he's found in the portal, right?
So
do we want to
maybe bring the
bury?
gold bars
We
to
also
him.
want to bury just a little bit, right? Just in case.
I don't think we need to.
No,
If we need more money, we have
We're
gold,
fine,
we
we're
have
fine,
gold
honestly.
bars buried in the fucking desert.
three different places is fine. Let's just.
You know what, Elijah? I say we could get 1,000 copper coins and bury them somewhere if you really want to. You want to bury some coins? You want to be a pirate?
I just think that having like one more option of like, imagine all these towns get taken over. Imagine full offense from Krellis. He takes over every single town, all the infrastructure that was Kappan falls. We should have one last place that is not tied to anyone, any other person other than our knowledge.
We could just go back to the desert and get more gold.
I take out the map.
True.
I take out the map.
Yeah,
I'm like
we have
Elijah.
the desert for that. Okay.
Where do you want to bury it? Come on, Elijah. Where do you want to bury it? Point to me on the
No,
map.
we're moving on. Okay. Who's
All right,
next in the
hold on.
downtime?
You're
Neil?
keeping 2. You're giving how many to Madame Batois?
5.
5 to Batois.
So we're gonna give.
How many are you going to give to Kappan?
Well, we're gonna go to Kappan, so we can talk about
We're
that then.
we talked about 5 right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to put 4 in odds and then keep 2 gold worth of bars on ourselves.
Okay.
2 bars worth
Cool.
of gold on ourselves.
I just want to write down the plan so that it wouldn't get forgotten by the time we got somewhere.
I have
That's
notes. You good?
Cool. Okay, great. All right, party. Rest and relaxation. During our R&R, we're going to get some experience points. We're going to try and translate those old
Okay,
books.
wait, hang on.
We're going to...
This was just Elijah's downtime. I go to the gay bar.
Dude, Newton's going to kill himself if you keep fucking bringing shit up.
Let's
actually
go.
gonna
It. But I go there on my own. I get dressed up. I do crazy makeup, and I go.
Do you
do
wear
what
your fucking
a
boots?
You go to the lumber
non-binary half
mill.
elf would do.
I compliment your makeup as you're
Thank you.
leaving.
Yeah, I go out.
I
That'd be
fucking
great.
shout Slay Queen in Elvish.
Yes, thank you.
Lock it.
Ausschlagen Königen. In this universe, Elvish is German. Just by the way,
No,
I'm making that ruling right now.
No, it's not.
Guten Tag, meine Freund.
You don't have the authority.
Tall, fair-haired people. Yes.
Okay, let's level up. Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right, party members.
Apologies, my lord.
All right,
Oh
party members.
fuck! I'm already leveled.
Are
I
you
had a
ready
level in the
to
chamber.
Yes.
get some experience points?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, last I have recorded, we got XP when we arrived at the outpost, but from none of the activities in the outpost. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
I think we're 2 episodes down. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for bugbears, basilisks, troll, manticore, giant slug, deep spawn Ceres, finding the outpost, more bugbears, actually finishing things with the deep spawn, some additional scorpions, some additional salamanders, and escaping the desert, all totaled, and then divided by 5, because you've got Ceres with you,
No, hang on.
No,
he
fuck
wasn't
off.
there for
He
all
didn't do
that.
anything.
You tried to slip that in.
He didn't roll
Hold
a
on.
single
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Divided
Nice
between
try,
four.
Neil.
Everyone, please
Brother
take
threw a
home
rock.
8,016 experience points.
One more time.
Can I have one extra XP?
8,016. Oh, you're going to get a little bit more for spells cast and plot
Wait,
points.
can I get one bonus XP over the rest of the party just because I'm a special boy?
Give us a bit more, Neil. I'm close, you know.
8,016.
8,016.
Do I get 10%?
Do you
8,016
have
for
16
potato.
wisdom?
Come on.
No. Sorry,
No.
I thought I was a warrior for a minute.
You
I have
want
18
one,
charisma. Do I get a bonus?
I don't know.
I'm fucking failing my charisma rolls on the DM.
This
here.
is not
Alright,
working.
cool.
No, whatever you're trying is
Continue. Sorry.
okay. Additionally, we have some spells. Somewhere Zephyr hasn't explicitly said that they've used treat wounds during this time. But you've been traveling around for a long time, and I know Cedric always does all the healing, but there's probably been an incident where you've needed to like treat someone's blister. I'm just going to give you the treat wounds XP because it's just going to come up eventually. So that's 1 level for you. I think you did a Chant of Peace. That's another level. You've definitely done Guarding Him. That's 2 more levels. So that is 4 levels. I'm sorry. It is 4 levels for Zephyr. So that's 400 experience for Zephyr for your spell casting.
Perfect.
Cedric did no detect poison. I'm also going to give you treat wounds at some point because you've got cure light wounds at some. You'll never get it if you don't just take it. I don't think you've done Chant of Peace. You haven't done Fertility Totem since we started doing this.
Wait, is Chant of Peace the -1 to whatever? -1 to
to hits?
I have done that.
Oh,
We
perfect.
did do that in the last episode.
I did it,
Excellent. Fertility Totem hasn't been done since then. Have you done Blessing of Refuge? I think that's AC to someone that's running away. I don't think so.
yeah. Not yet. No.
You haven't done Martyr. You haven't done.
I have done Martyr.
Whose wounds did you take onto yourself?
I'm pretty sure I took on some of the guys' wounds.
Oh, Saris's wounds. You're right.
Yeah, I believe so.
We haven't done Spare the Dying because no one's gone down. No one's gone.
Oh, I
I'm
go
sure
down.
I've done that in the past, but
Not since we
it's
started
fine.
doing this system, though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No slow poison because no one's been poisoned. No blessed reflexes. No remove. I think these other ones you don't have yet. That's why you haven't done them. Cool. So that is going to be 2. That's another 400 for Cedric.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it 100 per level?
It's 100 per level, and there were 2 first level and 1 second level spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Riven, you have not done Charm Person, Dictate,
I didn't.
Erase, Hold Portal, Mending, Protection from Vermin, Separate. You did Separate once, but not since we did this.
Protection from vermin. I didn't even have that.
No? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong list. Okay.
I haven't done Charm Person, Dictation, Separate, Soundproof Erase. That's level 1.
Right.
And I haven't done Scare, Forget, and Bind for level 2. And my extremely useful 3rd level spells during our giant adventure. I didn't get a chance to cast a single one of them. I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think I cast Wraith Form or Hold Person or Protection from Normal Missiles. Definitely didn't
Okay.
cast Conjure Codex. So
Okay. So none for you. Elijah, did you do Maximilian's Earth and Grasp? That's Earth
Yes.
spell.
he's cast that
tried.
loads. He's cast
Yeah.
that loads of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I cast it for the first time since we had the system
Okay.
last session.
Yeah.
I marked it.
Perfect. So I think that's it. You haven't done Flaming Sphere.
That's 200.
That's 200 for you. Yep.
I'm currently missing exactly Message, Log of Ever Burning, which I'm sure I've cast at some point.
I have a
If
log
we've
of
ever
Everburning
made a-
marked on my sheet as you having
Oh.
got XP for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Then I'm missing Message, Affect Normal Fires, Fire Burst, Wind Wall, which I've learned last session is actually dog shit, and that's it.
Okay. And let's see. Floating Fortress, personal quests. Elijah, you still haven't talked to your wife. You have not hired or fired an NPC. You have not stood up to or defied a party member. Cedric hasn't gotten in touch with the person with the backstory, hasn't used poetry to help the party. You've almost eaten a fantastical creature from every area. You're
Wait,
just
which one am I
missing
missing?
C.
No.
Who?
The giant squid.
Oh, from the
He did eat the squid chunk.
the deep
From the
spawn.
cave. I ate the deep spawn.
That's
or whatever it was.
right. I remember thinking about this. Excellent. You have finished.
Wait. Oh, did you eat its tentacle?
Yeah.
You've eaten its tentacle.
Nice.
That is 2% of the experience that you would need to get to your next level from the base of your current level.
Which is what?
What level are you?
5th, I think. I'm at 37,683.
You're at 37,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely 6th level.
Oh.
27500 minus 5500. So times 0.02. This is going to be 550 experience for you, Cedric.
I'll take that.
Excellent. And that means that here's a new quest for you. Put it all on the line for a henchman. You are a cleric of life, which also is like supporting and protecting life.
Mm-hmm.
You have been here to help these people. You've been trying to get these henchmen to work for you. I need you to treat them like real members of the party. You got to put it all out on the line for them for a
Will do.
fat. Oh, I'm sorry. I said 550. It's 2% for each. So 550 times 3 is actually 1650. And putting
Nice.
it all in line for the henchmen
39,000.
is a 6% buff. So put it all in line for the henchmen. Riven, you haven't visited the elves yet. You haven't proven the existence of the ley lines yet. And you haven't disavowed a spell on your spell list. You haven't taken the stance of like the gods are wrong and I don't want to go down the path that they are shoving me. This is not who I am. I don't want these spells. You can at any given point, but we haven't done it yet.
Which ones do you think that I might do that for?
I don't know. I thought that might be just an interesting storyline. You might decide that this is not and we can scrap it. But I've
As a
found that your
utility
character-
caster,
Go ahead.
it feels a little bit tough to give up a spell for 1% XP.
You know what? Then this idea that I thought was cool is dumb, and we're just going to scrap it, and I'm just going to give you a new quest instead. How about that?
All right, I like that.
All right, advocate for...
I thought it was a cool idea.
So did I, but you know, we're here to have fun, and my ideas aren't always perfect.
The only way now is the one time I would use it right. I need just over 1,000 XP to level. I could disavow like 5 spells now to level up.
But
now.
that's not in the spirit, because this is supposed to be a
And then at some
story, a
point-
character building,
Yeah.
like...
But I don't have any like evil spells.
Yeah, well, I thought I had kind of seen for you a storyline about like rejecting the path that you were being pushed on. But maybe that's not a storyline that you're actually going for, and I was wrong. So here's your new storyline for you, or a new personal quest. Advocate for a henchman like they are a player character, like they're a real member of the party. You know, insist on downtime for spell learning. Make the party go out of their way so a henchman can visit their family. You know, treat the henchmen in the party like they're real people.
Love
and
that.
advocate
Love
for
that.
them. 4%
Yeah.
for that.
family.
Yeah.
They're not real.
Zephyr, return to Aknar to see your people. Haven't quite done it yet. Turn an enemy into an ally. Haven't quite done it yet. Sacrifice, leave someone that matters to their fate for the greater good. The donkey doesn't count.
I would be more likely to sacrifice myself.
Yeah. Well, you'll get a big XP bonus for that.
Based. Start looking at the party like they're an experience bonus.
Need an extra 10% XP? Just let one of them die.
Yep.
Okay.
Have we got any story XP? Did you mention that? Did you just
That was
misspeak
story
on
XP
my
was
personal
involved in all
quests?
of that. Yeah, that huge fat bonus.
Do I get new spells for 6th?
Yeah, let's... Well, clerics. Did any cleric reach 27,500? It sounds like Cedric did.
Yes.
You both
Yes,
did,
I
surely.
did.
Okay, so both clerics level. With sorcerers...
I'm short by just over 1,000. So I'm very
We
close.
need we need to get to 4,000.
40.
40,000, yeah.
Yeah. I'm short by 2.2.
Okay, you both are really close, but our clerics are going to level up. So, clerics, let's play hit point rolls. Woo! Everybody's favorite game. Let's bring it on down. Where's our good, exciting level up music? This is good enough for us right here.
To add drama to the next combat, can I wait to roll my health until the next combat?
Oh, if you want to, I'm super down for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't forget.
I might forget. You know what? Let's just roll it now. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just drama. It's like you roll into a fight and it's like, oh, I have plus 8 HP. I'm actually a god. Or, oh, I only have 1 extra HP. I'm a wimp.
Okay. But we're going to forget
that before you get into the fight.
We're gonna forget. Never mind. Let's just do it.
I like your thinking,
All right.
though. It's going to be a D8 for each of you. And then if you have high con, you get a con bonus. I don't think either of you have high con.
Nice. 5 is good.
5 is
I'm
great.
praying to Malchus here.
Oof.
Ooh.
Fucking 2.
It's not the worst.
So Cedric goes up
bad.
to 26, I believe.
Yep.
And Zephyr goes up
Plus
to
the extra 5. So.
24.
Yeah, I'm 24 plus 5 for the temp that we
Right.
do. Oh,
well,
does the
now
amount of temp
Kappan.
HP we give out go up?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Sick.
Okay.
What does that go up to?
I think it's double
by
our
one.
cleric level.
It's by 1.
Oh.
Because you
So 6?
give out
Nice.
double your cleric level, but no more than
Yeah.
half to any given person, and so each person gets +1.
Correct.
Huge.
Excellent. So now it's time for some clerical spells. Yeah, would we like some new spells, clerics?
Yes.
I would like a damage spell. If you could.
Well,
So do
your
you guys get
spells
new
are at
spells at
will,
level
so
6?
damaging
Cool.
spells are probably not going to be coming down the pipeline because it's at will, right? It's
Need to manage
Right.
expectations here, mate.
yeah. Let's do a little bit. Okay.
I want a
So,
cool spell.
for our Cleric of Malchus. Our Cleric of Malchus, you are going to get the 3rd level blessing, Feign Death. A willing subject is placed in a catatonic state, all but identical to death. Their heart rate slows to almost nothing, their breathing comes to a standstill, their fluids barely flow, their body begins to cool. In this state, they're unaware of their surroundings, the passage of time, the need for food, water, or air. Damage or
that's
injury
crazy.
creates a saving throw versus spell by the target to keep the spell intact, but poisons and toxins are suspended for the duration of the spell. The spell ends when any cleric capable of casting the spell touches the body to end the spell, or after 1 hour per level of the caster has passed.
So is this kind of like a suspended animation? It's like, let's say somebody's like really
Yeah.
close to death and we need to find time to get a cure or whatever. You can feign death them.
You
till
can
we
feign
find-
death them.
Does it stop bleeding?
Their heart rate slows to almost nothing, so yes, I suppose their bleeding might
So if
stop.
you're on -9, it might save you until the end of combat or until you could get to a healer. That's cool. I like that. That's good.
The other interesting thing about this is, let's say we need to pass someone off as a corpse.
Yes, that's where my brain immediately goes.
Yep.
Or let's say you've got a romance plot line and your partner is dying, but you can't stand to see them die. And so you wake up every 6 hours because you're a level 6 cleric to cast feign death on them because you can't let them go. It becomes like an obsession.
Oof. But then you can never really leave them to get them help, so you're just stuck keeping them alive, running home every few hours.
Exactly. It's a prison of the heart.
Ugh. Both of our clerics are going to get remove curse by this blessing. The cleric is usually able to remove a curse on an object, person, or in the form of some undesired sending or evil presence. The remove curse spell does not remove curses from items, like permanently remove them, but it will allow you to like relieve yourself of the cursed item. Certain special curses may not be countered by the spell, or may be considered or countered only for the caster of a certain level or more. So there are a lot of things that are evil curses. This will be removing most of them. I'm actually just a little surprised we haven't gotten to any of them. Our stories did go in directions I wasn't quite expecting. So we haven't run into any curses yet, but here you go. I'm
Sick.
adding, here is Feign Death for you. And here is remove curse for the both of you, which is also a blessing.
Remove this, Nick.
My God.
Points to
Good one.
pants.
Is that all I get? Is that
No,
everything?
no.
Well, I haven't got anything yet.
No, that
my
was
God.
remove
No, you
curses
got
for
remove
both of you.
curse.
This is Nick. This is the foreplay. Right, calm down.
Get ready, Nick.
Wait, who gets feign death? Malchus.
Just Malchus.
Malchus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Martha.
Mine's gonna be sick.
You get Surge of Steel. It is a chant. You start the chant. You may end this chant when someone is hit with an attack, granting +2 AC against that attack and potentially causing it to miss or not result in a critical hit.
Oh wow.
Wait, sorry, I
Surge
sneezed. Say
of
that again.
Steel.
What's it do,
You
mate?
chant this, and then when you end the chant, someone that you can see that is being hit with an attack gets +2 AC preemptively.
Oh.
So you
Oh,
would
it's
cast
almost
it
like a
after.
reaction.
It's a reaction chant. Yes.
So if I see Nick gets hit with a crit, but I know the extra 2 AC would be the difference, I could stop the crit.
You could stop the crit. Yes.
Okay, that's sick. Very good.
Oh, so wait, you can
Probably the best
you
chant
can
I
drop
got.
it after the attack roll?
After the attack roll has been declared.
Yeah, but it doesn't
decided.
do anything until you let go of it, right? So you are like, there's an opportunity cost of the
Right,
+1
right.
AC or the
Right, because you could give someone +1 AC always, or
Yeah.
you could give them a +2 in emergencies.
Yeah.
That's called Surge of Refuge. Sorry, I think I mislabeled it earlier.
Avoiding crits is really strong, especially for Nick, because like he has such a big health pool. So like him getting crit down sucks, especially because it's clear by 5 if they roll 16 above
18
or
or,
whatever.
18 or above,
18.
Yeah. It can also
Yeah,
just
18
stop
above,
regular
cleared by
hits,
5.
which is nice.
Mm.
For Malchus, we get Surge of Steel. Same sort of reaction. You start this chant. You may end it when someone within range is hit with an attack and cause that attack to deal an extra 1d4 damage. If the attack was a critical, that 1d4 becomes 2d4. At 9th level, it increases to d6, 2d6. At 13th level, it increases to d8, 2d8. So you could just chant this every round and hope that someone hits and do an extra d4 damage every single round. If you need that little bit of extra damage, or maybe no one makes a hit at all during that round and it does nothing.
That's not.
So-
I mean, that's good.
It's not
It doesn't
bad,
give
Joe.
you it doesn't give you extra attack. It just makes an attack do more damage if it hits.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
but it doesn't
anybody in the
have
vicinity
to
of
be
34.
your attack, right? So you can chant this, and then Riven hits, and you can make that attack do a little extra.
Oh, I love this spell, especially like because it's a way for me to it's kind of like me getting an extra attack based on my allies hitting, right? Mm-hmm. I really like this spell. This is a super cool spell, and I'm going to be chanting it like crazy at the start of fights.
Love it.
We chant it.
Next
We chanted this
is a miracle for our Malchus cleric. Again, miracles can be performed a number of times in a month, equal to where is it hiding here?
Is it
A
per
cleric
miracle
may
or
invoke
miracles total?
3 miracles plus 1 for every 5 levels. Thus, a 5th level cleric can invoke 4 miracles between lunar cycles. You are a 6th level cleric, so you can invoke 4 miracles between lunar cycles. They refresh on.
The full moon.
Yes.
Oh, I was right. Nice.
I couldn't remember if it was the full or the new, but I think it's the full. They're
God bless you,
typically
Luna.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Your miracle is called Freedom of Movement. By this miracle, the cleric frees a character from any magical or mundane effect that restricts their movement. Ropes loosen, manacles unlock, hold spells fizzle, paralysis ends, etc. Creatures underwater may walk on the ground and wield melee weapons like normal without penalties, but they have to swim under normal rules, and missile weapons or thrown weapons leave them and so are immediately affected by the water. Also, it doesn't help them breathe underwater. It just allows them to move. For as long as the caster maintains focus on this spell to the exclusion of all other casting and chanting, but not movement, combat, or speech, any effect that might impede the target's movement will fail. This miracle will not open a locked door, nor does it impart the ability to burrow underground or pass through earth and stone. A character under the effects of the spell who is buried in a landslide is still buried, although a character who is like half buried should be able to wiggle free.
So here's a kind of interesting question. Like, let's say I'm being hunted down by dudes with nets and stuff, and they're like, we gotta catch them. If I just chant freedom of movement on myself and I'm just running, they will literally never like be able to pin me down unless they actually knock me out with attacks.
That sounds right.
As long
to
as
me.
I hold that focus. That is super interesting.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm like the greased up fucking naked dude from Family Guy. You can't catch me.
Yes, I think that tracks completely.
Fuck
Freedom
yes.
of movement.
Sweet. That's cool. Freedom of movement's great.
Martha Cleric, you're going to get Restore Senses. Restores a lost sense, vision, hearing, smell, taste, unless that sense is lost because the organ has been removed. You must apply oil to the
Wow.
affected organs.
So if somebody's eyes are fucked over, I can fix their blindness?
Absolutely.
With
Which
like
are the
cataracts or
blinds?
whatever?
Yes, you
You're
can
Jesus
restore-
now.
Yes.
That's sick.
Cure blindness / senses. That's very good. Is that a miracle?
It is a miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Still though,
we
that's
could
like
find a
4 blind people a
king.
month. Like a fortune, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Just
Immediately
gonna find a
you go
blind
to
king.
Making money with this.
No, you
Which
could
we don't need.
poor orphans. You could save orphans.
Yes, there's
We've
people
literally
you could
got
just
more
help.
money than we can carry.
Martha Cleric, you're going to get a ward called Corpse Ward. Preparing this ward takes an hour of working royal jelly and a drop of the cleric's blood into a paper seal. Once created, the ward is considered consecrated for the purposes of how long it may last before the magic fades. Thus, a cleric who thinks they may have need for many wards in the future can prepare them ahead of time. When a corpse ward is placed upon a body before rot has set in and the final words of the blessing are said, the body will cease decomposition until the ward is removed, destroyed, or 1 year per cleric level has elapsed. Only one
Right.
ward may be placed on a body, and it must be placed over the creature's heart. Creatures with more than one heart need more than one ward. More wards are then necessary interfere with one another, and each ward must pass a saving throw versus disintegration or fail. Under normal conditions, a body will begin to rot after about 48 hours. Cold and dry conditions extend the duration, while hot, humid conditions shrink it. A body thrown into a warm swamp may begin to rot within a few hours, while a body left to sit in the frozen tundra may freeze solid before rot can set in. Similarly, a body that has suffered greater damage may rot sooner. Corpse ward.
Okay.
Why would you need this? If not, because you can resurrect someone in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
Mummification ritual.
but also like some spells aren't they're just cool. Like fertility totem, greatest spell in the game, completely useless.
Or infertility.
Good.
And I think that's all the spells. Cool. That's all of the spells. As
Cool. I'm
for
excited.
saving throws, 6th level is the top of your saving throws. At 7th level, you will get new ones. Non-weapon and weapon proficiencies don't come in. This is just levels and spell, HP and spells here. Ooh, and maybe
All right.
bonus to hit. Bonus to hit. Bonus to hit. +1 to hit for all clerics.
Huge.
That's good.
Yes.
That's actually fucking massive.
So what's your bonus from level now? 3 or 4?
4.
3.
3.
Oh, wait.
Are you sure?
You get +1 from strength, probably, right? Is that
Yeah,
what's-
you're getting another
Oh,
one from strength.
yeah,
but
that's
the,
what it is.
The default level is just 3.
Yep.
Okay. All right, party. Also, there's the matter of those 60 pounds of books. Now, those
Let's
are
get
a lot
reading.
of books. You got a week of downtime. And I
Yeah.
don't know if Riven wants to spend their week of downtime reading books or if they want to hit up the lumber mill and like have a
Well,
good time.
I can't read, so I'm not
That
reading.
scholar. There was a scholar in odds, right? He might love these books.
Didn't you have like a comprehend languages spell?
I got comprehend languages. I'm not going to read fucking 60 pounds of books with comprehend
He's
languages.
using comprehend
I can
language
read.
in the club so he can know who's flirting with him.
Yeah, it only
Okay,
it only
that's
lasts
what he's
25
doing.
minutes, Neil.
Well, okay, I
Are
guess
they
we
in a
need,
foreign language?
yeah, they're in an old language. They're in old common.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sounds like they need to get to someone who can read them then. You can't read 5 pages at a time, right?
I can't go out every night in the time we're here. I will spend a few days trying to, I don't know, do they have a blurb on the back?
No, there's
He's
no-
judging a book by the cover. Look
Did
at
we?
this guy.
Sorry. Did
I'll
we get
try-
a weapon or
I'm gonna look at the
non-weapon
cover to
proficiency?
see which
No.
ones are
No, you
worth
didn't.
reading.
No. Okay.
No, Neil, I try and go through them and at least try and get the titles and maybe read a few pages to categorize what they might be about.
Some of them are history books of the outpost. Some of the actually, I wrote down the details.
We need to get these read in odds.
Would there be someone here who could read these to me?
60 pounds a book. It'd take forever though. We'd have to
It would
stay
take
for a
forever
while.
to read these things. There might be someone here.
We should honestly just take it to odds and
We should
take
go
it to
to odds
Berenza.
and let Berenza do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna be our
All
bitch
right,
wizard.
there
who
you
sits
go.
at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of these books have to do with the outpost, the history of the outpost, and the state of the Farron Empire, and
That's
its
so
collapse.
interesting.
Yeah. It's
Those are
collapsed.
so
Okay,
interesting.
good. Well,
So
we
let's leave him
obviously-
with, because it's 60 books or 60 pounds of books. Let's leave him with
6 to
Berenza
10 books.
while we're on our journey to Solemn, because that's what we're gonna do. I think he can read all of them, and then by the time we're back, he can have gone through them, and then we can have some huge answers to what's going on with the portal downstairs, what's going on with these books, and all
Well,
of
I'm
that.
hoping we might get an answer to the portal when we go through now.
That does
Yeah.
sound exciting, actually, to get the portal answers.
Yeah, I think
go.
we do that, Neil. We'll leave it with Berenza.
All right.
Okay, so we leave 5 gold bars with Tess.
Can she
We'll
buy
leave.
any, Neil? Can she buy any off of us?
You would
She
like
just
to
got
convert
2,000
them
gold.
just into
Let-
cash?
Let's just do it.
I
in
would like to
Kappan.
convert a little into cash, just one gold
yeah,
bar,
coming
just so we
up
can have some
with
extra
like
cash.
actual 1,500 gold pieces does stress her liquid finances a little bit, but for you guys, she will do it.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Thank you.
So you want
I'll
to
add that to my sheet.
you want to transform one of the two that you were carrying into cash, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it the same weight in cash, just kind of like less,
Yeah.
Yes.
more cumbersome? Like, yeah, okay.
All right.
All right.
So
1,870.
done.
So you're carrying all the gold, Moot.
Yep.
You've got the 1 gold bar as well on your sheet.
No, but I can if we need it. Well,
Yeah,
I can't
we'll
really because it'll put me into heavy encumbrance, I think.
Yeah, I'm on
Can somebody
severe
carry-
encumbrance. This is why I think we need to hire a little
Let's
boat.
go through our rations then, because I have 12 dried rations on me. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I mean, I've
Neil,
got
can we
so-
get a bag of holding, man? I can't.
Well,
I
okay,
hate this
you could
shit.
also
You can drop-
stop trying to carry everything. Like
Let's just focus on the practical here. We can get rid of
Yeah.
our dried rations. We can get rid of our desert clothes. So delete those for now.
Let me delete him.
You guys
Yeah.
have desert clothes?
What else have you got on there, Moot? You don't
Yeah.
need to carry like the all of those tools and
Can
shit.
I get
You
rid
can
of
just-
the quivers and scrolls?
No, well, that's magic items. We need that.
Quivers
Okay,
are
can we
magic.
get a better way to store them, Neil?
Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a lot of
Scroll
stuff
cases.
that the party wants, and they want to keep it on them all the time.
No,
and
no,
it's becoming a problem.
no. Don't generalize. We just want to keep the magic items on us, yeah. But we've got loads of shit that we don't need to carry. Moot,
Yeah,
you've got like a
alright.
pickaxe. You've got like
All
a
right,
shovel.
pickaxe is gone. The shovel's gone.
Yeah, we can just get them if we need them. What
Sure.
else is everyone carrying?
The axe is gone now.
Right.
Right now, I'm literally
I
carrying
got
my
some shit on
breastplate
me.
and my shield, and that's it. Like, I've got my light clothes, my breastplate, my sword, my shield, my armor, and then my backpack is full of books and candles, and I am at severe encumbrance.
I'm fine to go now.
That's all
With
right. Because
medium
we can
encumbrance.
like be left on the boat and we're going to drop that off at odds. That's actually okay.
I got
I'm-
nothing else. I can still carry stuff. I just took stuff off, and then we said we would just distribute it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Neil,
It's
I'm going to
fine.
give her the 10 pounds of the unknown metal that I know what it is now, but I don't remember what it was.
Antimony.
It wasn't.
Zinc?
Yep. She can sell that, hold on to that, buy that, because
Oh,
she might
to
actually
the test
have
woman.
use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Does she want to buy it?
She will hold it for you.
All right. Gone. That's an extra 10 pounds I saved.
You know, how much of your weight is now gold? Should you not have maybe, instead of getting 1,500 gold pieces, should you have not got 500 gold pieces and like 1,000 gold pieces worth
Platinum.
of gems, maybe?
Can she do that, Neil? I'll even take a discount on the gems.
Bag of gems?
Yeah. You can find someone in Tess to buy gems from. Absolutely. Take a look at the little gem table in the back of the DMG.
And I also want to buy a scroll case.
Yeah, scroll case as well.
Yes, you can buy a series of gems. They come in 10, 50, 1, or 100 GP value.
100 GP.
Yeah, in this area, you can actually buy a bunch of pearls. There are plenty of pearls in and around this area that you can buy. So convert as much money as you want to pearls, each one being 100 GP.
Great. Just take
All
15.
right, that's
pearls,
15.
Yeah.
15 pearls.
Okay.
100 GP.
Yeah.
Should we not just convert
Perfect.
the other bar into pearls now as well?
Yeah, we might as well then. I'll buy 30 pearls. 30 pearls, 100 GP each.
And
If they
there's no
scammed us,
cost.
they scammed us.
There's no cost of conversion, like to get them appraised or whatever.
You buy them at full price, but like when you go to sell a pearl, it's unlikely that you'll sell it for 100. You'll probably sell it for
Okay.
less than that.
Like the jeweler might give us like 98, 95.
They might take 10% for themselves.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good.
All right, I
So
have
what you-
30 pearls on me, Neil. How much do they weigh?
Oh god,
0.1?
just 1 pound for everything.
Okay.
So
Weight 1 pound.
if you say weight 1 pound, it's going to total as 30 pounds. You want like 0.03 pounds.
0.03.
Yeah.
Got it. There we go. All right, and
Okay.
then can I get a scroll case?
Yes, you can
So
buy
my character
a
doesn't have to have
scroll
2
case.
quivers like an idiot.
Yes. The scroll case weighs 2 pounds and it can hold all your scrolls carefully.
Perfect.
May I also have a scroll case
Yes.
so I can drop these quivers?
Yes.
I'll drop 10 gold for that, Neil.
Okay.
Give you a little
I was
extra.
also going to charge you a bunch of money for your week of downtime.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a vibe for what you're doing. It sounded like the best restaurant, some inns, some massages, some drinking, some
I think we're
bandying
enjoying
around.
ourselves.
Yeah, so 10. I'm going to say you probably spend, I don't know, like 3 gold a person a day for a week. So someone dropped me 100 gold.
Done.
Done. Okay. Party.
All right, I'm at base encumbrance. We're good.
Great.
The only
Quick
person
question.
who's weighed down heavily is Zephyr, who's laden with knowledge.
How
and
much-
candles.
Books.
So how much do you have? 60 pounds?
I
82
I
pounds
could
of
get-
candles and books.
Yes, I have 82 pounds of candles and books. How much does a scroll case with scrolls weigh?
1 pound for the case. 2 pounds for the case. The scrolls
I can
don't
take
matter.
Negligible.
50 pounds of your books/candles. And
Just
then you
give.
can just carry
I
the
think
rest.
that you should give all of the candles to Moot.
Sure, I'll
That's,
take
I think
82
that's
pounds.
22 pounds of the candles,
Mhm.
and then we can just carry the. I mean, we're going on the boat. The books we can split carrying them. We're eventually going to get to odds, and then we'll just give the books to Lorenzo. So I don't think we need to worry about the book weight because that will
But
eventually be.
the books are in my
gone.
bag, so the second I take my bag off, I'm back to
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Cool.
we're good then.
All right.
I got all
Party's
the
geared
candles.
up. Party has rested. Party has relaxed. And now,
Well, there was
After-
one thing I wanted to ask you about, Neil. That is important. That is very
God
important.
damn it, don't make me do it, Nick.
What?
Say what you're going to say.
You would agree that we've done a lot of fighting on this
Yeah.
trip.
Oh,
to the desert,
absolutely.
yeah.
Without a doubt.
I'm currently taking a penalty of like minus. What is it for being unproficient with my halberd?
Minus 2 or 3?
3.
It should
Minus
basically
3, yeah.
cancel out the bonus from the ploward itself. Yeah.
I'm wondering if we can reduce that to -2 now. You did mention that we did a lot of fighting here.
Yeah,
I've killed a
absolutely.
lot of things with my glaive. Yeah,
Absolutely.
good.
I would have made him roll for it like a spell.
I'll take my +1 to hit.
Where do you guys
If we
where do you guys
ask him-
think the best place for me to get an offhand sword is?
You can buy it here.
Yeah, yeah.
You think so? You think they got the best swords here though?
Mm-mm. They're not going to have the
Not the
best.
kind of
best,
sword
but
are you
you'll
trying to
get
get?
a serviceable one.
I want the best.
Okay, we don't have the best money. I'm sorry, Elijah.
We
You got pearls.
We don't.
How much can the best sword cost?
Mechanically, though, it's the same as all the other swords.
It's
You know
the
that, yeah.
same.
Well, I know you could get a iron sword, and that might give you a bonus against people.
Well, everyone
Other-
here's
other
using
people
iron
have
weapons. This is
iron.
Arcadia.
Oh, never mind.
You don't have cheap shit here.
Yeah,
Mechanically,
but
it's
Tess,
not
can you
gonna
sell
help
us
you.
a sword?
he wants like a fucking like Nippon steel blade. You know, he wants like the best of the best, and he wants it to look cool too. I bet.
Mm-hmm. And kind of fancy.
If you go to
He wants
Kappan,
the aura farm.
Kappan has some of the best smiths in all of
Oh, there you go.
Ferodia. And I think
Yeah,
you're
I'm gonna
already
try
heading
and
there
trade
anyway,
out
so-
my magic warhammer at Kappan anyway.
Wait, maybe that's where you can get your armor, Moot.
Yes, they have
Your
armorers there.
chains. Yeah.
So let's do a quick trip
Sorry.
in Kappan. All right, to Kappan.
To
We're going to
Kappan?
Kappan anyway, right?
That's where you're
Yeah.
headed.
We'll go buy your ship.
All
Okay,
roads
so-
lead to Kappan.
Quick note: We left 5 gold bars with Tess, and we're heading to Kappan. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Does anyone need a short break?
Strength check? No. Oh, I don't.
And are we just getting back in our rowboat and Cedric is rowing us to Zabai and then Kappan?
I think so. I don't think we're not gonna drop like 3 gold bars on a boat, are we?
We're not trying to live the big life, draw attention
could
to
we
ourselves.
hire we couldn't hire someone to take us on a real boat?
You could, yeah. You could absolutely hire someone to take you on a real boat and just charter boats around. I think previously...
Let's continue to do the rowboat.
Then we're gonna have to leave our rowboat behind. Yeah, we should just take our rowboat.
Yeah. Well, we could
travel
tie it to the bigger boat, I guess. But
yeah,
oh,
true. But if we tie it to the bigger boat, then we're coming on with a ton of gold bars. Let's just rowboat.
Yes.
It's so easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, like, it draws attention.
It's never
Let's
gone wrong
fucking
before.
row off in the night. We row off in the
All
night.
right, buddy. You're sticking to the coast so you don't get lost in fog banks and end up
22.
spending the winter in a strange city. You row yourself as September arrives, the heat of summer, the party now wealthy, now rich, now got Saris with you, who's just hanging around. You know, he wants to go back to Solemn, and he's going to go back to Solemn. And as long as you're heading in this direction, he's generally heading that way. You've talked about going to Odds, which is on the way to a main seaport, so he might go with you to Odds, but then fuck off from there. But
we're going to Solemn with him.
We're going with him. We're going to go to Odds, and then we're going to go to Lutz with him, and then we're going to get a boat to Solemn.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
We're going to Solemn.
that's the plan.
All right.
But we're going to Kappan first.
And then Odds.
Encounters
We have the
on
Helm
lake.
of Invulnerability.
We do.
2.
Wait, did we get any XP for the Helm of Vulnerability, Neil?
You don't get XP for
It's
finding
the
loot.
item.
Unless you're a rogue.
That's right.
But what if you give it away
Well-
to an NPC? It was like a quest in a way, you know. Oh, help me find the Helm of Invulnerability. Here you go, sir. I found it.
Give him an inch, he
We haven't
takes a
given it away.
mile, man.
Yeah, he's crazy.
This is why I resist everything, because every time I give in, Nick's like, and then the next little
No,
bit.
no. Chicken before the egg. The reason I do that is because you resist everything.
But no, the reason I resist is because you do that.
No.
God. All right. Party, there are no encounters on the lake. No combat encounters.
Lucky.
You do see other boats traveling by. You see what is probably a pirate boat coming up from Ruskala. It's not headed your direction. It's also headed sort of towards Zabai. It doesn't stop at Zabai. It goes past it, but it's got those... It's got the vibe of a pirate ship. You know, it's got a lot of rowers. It's not really flying very many flags. It clearly has battle damage on the sides of it. And thankfully, you're just in a little tiny rowboat, and so there's no way you have anything worth money that they would stop and arrest you for.
Yes.
So they completely bypass you, thinking you're just random fishermen not worth their time. 4 days later, on Friday, September 5th, we arrive in Zabai. A nice little halfling dwarven mixed town on the coast of the lake. You've been here once before. The road between Zabai and Kappan is where Riven murdered
Killed the Armator.
your Armator.
Oh, come on.
In
Murdered.
cold blood, knowingly.
She was charmed. She couldn't do
Is it a
anything
road
about
or is it a river to...
It's a trail alongside the river. Yeah, it's a little trolley trail.
Can we river up it?
With your rowboat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go partway up. It's not a great river, so you'll have to like get off at a few points and move past a sandbar here and there, but it is
We'll do it as long
a
as we can.
semi-maintained waterway. Yeah, you can just...
It's the best way to do it because we have gold bars and shit.
You ignore Zabai then. You just come on up into the river and go right through town and get to Kappan 1 day later, ignoring Zabai.
Oh, I forgot to
altogether.
ask, Moot, did you not mean to give a gold bar to the fucking boat guy looking after the boat?
Yeah, I will give him some money, Neil. I give him 10 gold for watching after the boat.
Nice. All right. Well, welcome back to Kappan, everybody. Nestled in this little cozy horseshoe of a mountain, dwarven towns built with stone all around, a big tower near the lake, woods gathering round. Broad streets, cobbled stones, whitewashed walls, the sounds of smelters in the air, distant sounds of hammers powering away, charcoal carts being hauled through the streets, people shouting at each other to make way as donkeys and mules haul fuel and smelted ore and tailings this way and that. Fishmonger
You
set up on
dwarf.
the edge.
I call after one of them.
Some dwarf kind of looks up and goes, "Hey, you,
Question.
human."
And I got coin for you. I throw him a bag with 10 gold, Neil.
Just this guy a grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just threw this guy a grand. We need to see a man about plate armor. Who's the best armor smith here? Who could do it the quickest? And I have a relic that a dwarf would be interested in. So who's a fighting dwarf here?
Looks at the bag. He sees it's 10 gold pieces, and you're asking about buying plate mail, and you've got a relic for a dwarf. He gives you the up and down and slowly reassesses you. This brash human walking into town shouting
He
things.
sees a Martha cleric amulet.
Might be. Hold on. Let's read. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here?
I mean, I wouldn't be offended if someone looked at me and was like, human. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
what do you need?
Yeah, sure. The Council of Kappan might be the people you're looking for with regards to lost relics. As for armor construction, rolls a die. How closely related? No, none of his family is smiths.
Oh, my families are miners.
I know of two excellent smiths that specialize in. Did you say plate mail?
I need I need plate limbs.
That specialize in just sort of that material for men such as yourselves. They're prized far and wide for their abilities. Knights, kings, pirates even come to Kappan under flags of truce, seeking out the armor, the armorers of the pieces that sit the pauldrons.
Pauldrons? Yeah.
Yes, the armorers of Pauldron Street.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Would you like me to
Will you
take
see
you
that?
there?
If you'd like.
He will. He will take you down Pauldron Street, and then sure enough, there are 4 large shops is not the right word. Estates is not quite the right word. It's halfway between like a business, a house, and like a workshop, where it's
Okay.
one big building, but it's got multiple floors, but clear distinctions. It's kind of like how the White House has like the White House and the East Wing and the West Wing, and it's
Yeah.
all sort of the same. They're kind of like that. And each building has, 24 dwarves in it running around working on this and that. The smithy shop is in high production. There's 6 people in there working on different parts of armor, 4 other people in there manning tools, cleaning things up, feeding fires, pumping bellows. Some
Dwarves
other
are
folks
hard
in
workers, man.
The corners working on little fine details, etching out little decorations. You've got your lot. You can go around and see who has the soonest availability. And
Excuse me,
the
Master
decent
Dwarf.
prices. Yes, you're looking for armor. Welcome to
I'm looking
Pauldron Street.
for a pauldron, yeah.
Yes. I'm Baltrude.
I'm-
Blacksteel. No
I am
relation
Cedric.
to the other Blacksteels.
No relation?
No
I'm
relation
Cedric
to
Smith.
the other Blacksteels. Our family separated 4,000 years ago, and I will not be confused for those backwater bitches. Do you understand?
I don't like them either.
Right. Of course.
You're the good part of the family, I can tell. The taller side.
We had the sense to leave that shithole in good time.
Well, I'd like to put it in order, if you could, for one set of plate limbs.
Similar
I already
in the
have-
shape to your existing armor.
Yes, please. I already have the breastplate. I won't be needing that. And I would like, if possible, a meeting with the council. I have a lost relic that I'd like to see if they're interested in trading for.
I have nothing to do with the council.
You don't know any I thought you don't know any dwarves who could get me an audience.
Well, let's talk about the armor first. And if all that works out, I'm sure I can find someone to help make an introduction for you.
How much will it cost?
Standard plate limbs, full decorations, full actuation upon the joints, typically runs 5,500 gold pieces. And takes 10 weeks to make.
Jesus Christ.
Plate limbs is 5K.
Would you be able to do it? I pull out like a gold bar nail. Mm-hmm. How does his eyes look when he sees a gold bar? You know how
He
dwarves
glances
are.
at it, but then he looks right back at you like it's no big deal.
How many of these would you need?
He motions for you to hand it over to him.
I hand it.
He goes over to a set of scales, puts it on one scale, and starts adding little weights until it evens out. And then he does some quick, simple math. 3.6 repeating.
I give him 4 gold bars, and I assume he'll cut, 0.6 off.
All right.
How much bonus AC is this giving you? 2 or 1?
2.
I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going from
decent
leather
odds.
limbs to
10%
plate
less.
is plus 1 or plus
3. He's going from chain to
That
plate.
would be plus 3. I'm going to chain to plate.
Yeah.
2?
We don't have to do it in character, but could I briefly pick this guy's brain about how to get a similar level of protection that I have right now, but have less weight? Because right now I'm I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just look at your gear real quick. You've got breastplate and leather limbs, and you want same AC but less weight.
Yeah, if I could just free up a little bit of weight on my character sheet, because right now with all my basic gear on and nothing else, I weigh 60 pounds, I guess, which could bring me to light encumbrance. If I could stay under 55 and have the same AC, I would have base encumbrance in combat when I drop my backpack, which would be just nice. So I'm wondering if there is if there's a way.
Yeah.
I was going to give you my chain limbs, but that would be more weight.
Yeah. Is mithril
The
lighter
full
than iron?
chainmail would be lower.
Mithril is
Mithril would be.
significantly lighter than iron. If you can get enough mithril to make armor out of, it's crazy lightweight. Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
would
it's
also
a long-term
be-
goal.
The biggest target on our
You
heads,
actually
probably.
have the most efficient armor to weight ratio you can possibly get.
Okay. How much are chain
How much
limbs,
extra weight
weight-wise?
is a chain? 20. It's 25 pounds.
Yeah. For an
Leather
additional 1
6.
AC. Yeah.
Let me see. So it's 28 pounds or 25 pounds, did you say?
25. 25.
If I did go to chain, I would still be light encumbered, carrying nothing but my equipment, but I would get plus 1 AC.
Mm-hmm.
But I would
probably
only,
really
That's
good.
worth.
but I wouldn't be able to carry anything in my backpack basically before I hit medium encumbrance.
At the end of the day, if we find ourselves in a situation like that again, where that extra 20 pounds is going to make a difference, you just take the limbs off.
Yeah.
I think it's
drag
worth
them
it.
next
Plus
to you.
1 AC is
Plus
quite
1
a
AC
lot.
is 5% less to get hit.
Well, it's
Okay,
more
yeah.
than that, right? Because if they only
Yeah.
hit you on a 17, 18, or 19, and it reduces to only hitting you on a
I'll
18,
take
19,
the
or 20, then
I'll
it's
take the chain
25%
limbs.
better.
And I got to talk to the DM
I can't get him
about
to do it
how do
right
I
now.
increase my weight.
Yeah, he says it'll take 10 weeks to make, which
Yeah.
is the other big deal here. So you can come back in 10 weeks, or we can just say you spend 10 weeks of downtime and try and keep the expenses low.
How long is the trip?
I
to
mean, 10
Solon
weeks
is
of
the
downtime
question.
isn't bad. Very long, right?
Could he have them delivered to odds? Because I think we'd be better spent spending
Yeah.
Doing the
downtime
downtime and odds. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Let's do
he can
that.
have them.
Okay.
He's gonna need you here for a period of time to.
Yeah.
Be
measure.
here for a week or two,
Let's do that. We do a couple of
Yeah.
weeks here, you do the measurement, and then we go to odds for the remainder.
Sweet.
And then we go to...
Well, the measurements
I can learn-
tend to happen towards the end, where you're actually putting something on and does this feel good? How does this flex? It's not.
I can come back.
Can
We
you
could
not
zip
come to
back.
odds
Absolutely.
to do it?
Wait, bring the armor to odds, take some measurements, then go back to Kappan to keep working on it? No, he's not.
It's
doing
not.
that.
It's not a big deal for me to go to odds. It's right here. Or sorry,
I
the
think,
Kappan.
yeah, I think
It's
if
right
we-
here.
it takes a week to go to odds, so We go to odds.
Honestly,
we
I
come back
might.
after
You guys
8
might go
weeks.
to odds, do your downtime. I might stick around here in Kappan and hang out with the dwarves and maybe learn. I don't know if I can
We'll
learn a
split
fighting
the
style
party.
in 10 weeks.
10 weeks is a long time. A lot of things can happen in 10 weeks.
Could
I don't
could
think
I
we should split
learn
the party
glaive
for that long.
proficiency in 10 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe you and me stay here. We learn some shit. You guys go over there. You hang out.
If I can
But-
find
Can we get
someone
the-
who can teach me glaive proficiency, I'll stay here for 10 weeks, no problem. That's
Yes.
worth it. +2 to hit.
I'm gonna try and learn
Okay.
my proficiency as well. Depending on what, if hopefully I can swap out this mace. I know that would be crazy, but
Okay. So everyone's cool with you spending the money, the huge
Yeah.
bars. Yeah. Perfect.
Buy
What
it.
else do you
I
have
think
it for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can think of one more thing that we have it for.
we're gonna get you your sword.
Time
Yeah.
for a fucking sword, baby.
We'll get you a sword, yeah, and we'll get Berenza some spells in odds.
So you dropped 4 gold bars and you got back 50 pieces of gold.
Perfect.
Excellent. You can get the weapon training here to get your proficiency. You can get the armor here for in 10
When
weeks.
you said 50, did you mean 500? Because that's a third of a bar.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Double checking. Ooh. A
Yes.
dwarf tried to shortchange you.
No, that excellent job there, buddy. Cool. We just want to.
I'd like to try and meet with the council, Neil.
Yeah.
Council. Yeah.
I want to try and exchange this fucking magic dwarf hammer.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Council.
Yeah.
Right. A couple of things. Let's do the council. Let's start there. The party. What do you want to? I want you all to be on the same page before you show up to this council. You don't have to be, but in fact, it might be more fun if you're not. But you
It's
probably
more
should
fun
be.
if we're not.
I don't
Okay.
intend to say too much. Cedric's
Let me meet with
leading
the
the way.
dwarves. I'm the dwarf talker.
Yeah, I mean, I go with him just to see what it's like, but I don't intend to
This
say
is-
anything, so.
This is Cedric's pony show. I mean, if he wants to trade the item in, and I don't know how much this is.
I am gonna need.
Just kind of like ballpark appraisal, Neil. How much would this item be worth if you were to try to buy it? Is it priceless?
Oh, it's priceless.
It's priceless.
Priceless.
It's priceless.
Okay.
It's insane.
Neil, I am
This
gonna
is
need you to
insane.
roll for blindness, deafness, and all the things on the council dwarves.
On the
okay?
council, true.
I gotta know.
So good.
Old
got- now
dwarves.
that's
true.
Yeah, there's got to be a really good chance that some of them are blind.
You
or
know,
deaf.
when you live a long time, you've got more opportunity to accrue serious injuries. And when you're 300 years old, there's a lot of opportunity here.
You're here for 10 weeks as well, so that's like 2 cycles of miracles that you can cast.
Yeah. And I don't mind. I mean, this is just a good miracle to give
It's
people.
good. Yeah,
genuinely.
yeah. This is a great one. I feel like you should always be casting this.
Restore a lost sense of vision, hearing, smell, touch, taste, unless that sense is lost because the organ has been removed.
But who is old and doesn't have failing vision and hearing in some capacity?
Absolutely.
Like, would it, if you were just like short-sighted, would it restore you to 20/20 vision?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just great. It doesn't matter who you use it on.
Yes.
If they're old.
Yes.
If your eye was hit like in battle but not removed, could you restore it to full functionality?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm probably going to offer the council this as again, we can, when we get there, I'm ready.
We
So just
are
as a-
here.
Just as a quick aside, the power of miraculously healing underling soldiers inspires insane loyalty. Because if you can go to battle
yeah.
over and over and never suffer a permanent injury, those guys are going to fucking fight for you.
Yes.
Okay.
How many times can I cast this right now, Neil? A
4
miracle?
before the next full moon.
And how many people are on the council?
The council, this is what I'm trying to look up to see how many
sorry.
clans are here.
I love how fighting dwarf has become common parlance, mate. That always make me laugh when we used to say that.
There's mining dwarves, there's fighting dwarves, there's digging dwarves. I mean, there's only
Blacksmithing
so many
dwarves.
of them,
Yeah, there's a few different types.
And they're all useful.
I'll give them that, the dwarves. They don't do everything, but the stuff that they do,
They do it
well.
good. Yeah.
They're like the Japanese in that way.
There are 6 elders on the Council of Kappan.
I go to one knee. I'm Father Cedric of Martha. I'm here and I'm excited to meet you. I have a relic that I think would be better in the hands of a dwarf, and I have an offer to all members of the council if you would hear me out.
Yeah. The Council of Dwarves sits around a curved horseshoe-style table, which you would come in the middle of. You've been given this introduction by the master blacksmith, armorer, that you were speaking to earlier. Your business was good enough that he will pull some strings and make sure you get a proper introduction here, and not just like standing in a line. The people here know that you have money and that you have important business to attend, something about a relic. So they're keen to listen to you, and they're also maybe a little suspicious. Strange humans coming, saying they've got relics, spending big money. You know, you make big moves like that without being a known quantity, and it piques interest, but it also piques concern, especially from the historically conservative dwarves. The council
May I reach for
members.
my side and show you the relic?
The council's members will nod.
I will reach slowly. I will pull off the magic warhammer off of like my belt, and I will hold it in my hand, and I will, I guess, go up to. Is there a head of the council, or is it like a proper
They're all
council?
supposed to be equals.
equal?
Like they're supposed to be, but there is one person who sits at the center of the horseshoe. So like, you know.
I will go around the horseshoe, so I'll pay the homage of going the left and then all the way around, and I'll like showcase it to each one. If anyone wants to stop and check it out, they're more than welcome to. If nobody reaches for it, I just go around and show them. At the end of the showing, I will put it at the person who is at the head of the horseshoe. And then I will say, this is a relic I've picked up in a long forgotten cavern from the wizard who checked it out. It said it is a dwarven hammer of... I kind of explain what it does. I give him the full deets. I believe it's a +4 in the hand of a dwarf. They can throw it and it comes back.
A dwarven thrower.
Giant slaying.
Hammer.
That's what it is, yeah.
Right? It like does extra damage
So
against
Giant
giants.
slaying, yeah. I let him know all that, and then I also offer, I am a cleric of a different breed of Martha. I am her chosen, it seems. And I would like to offer to all of the dwarves of the council, do any of them have a inherent, like I can tell somebody's like
Eye patch.
blind?
Yes, I've just rolled for their injuries of these old dwarves.
Nice.
One of them has a right arm that is clearly like lame. It's been
Lame.
broken in such a way that it's been like, you know, repaired, but he keeps his arm in a sling that just hangs at his side.
Could I come and offer you a miracle, Master Dwarf? I point to the one with a broken arm.
Wait, can you heal? I thought it was just
Touch.
senses. Was it?
Restore senses. So actually, broken arm might not be a sense, right?
It says touch in there. I don't know if that's just like feeling
That might
within
not
the
be
arm
motor
or what.
skills.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's gonna be sense. So not that one. The guy with the
Okay.
head injury, though, because I'm using our crit table or the combat and tactics crit table to determine severity of injuries here. Yes, the one of the people has a head injury, and he doesn't have like an eye patch or anything over it, but you can see one eye is sort of like milky white,
white,
and as
yeah.
he looks, that eye doesn't move in either direction. One person has a badly damaged arm that never quite healed properly, and one person has a severe torso injury, which is not a sense-based thing.
Okay.
You would not be able to tell if someone was hard of hearing or if they couldn't taste or smell, but you know, the
I will
visual
offer the
one.
easy one, the one with the milky eye. May I come and lay my hands of Martha upon you and offer you a miracle?
I don't know about all that, human. Laying your hands on me. What sort of nonsense miracle are you talking about?
I can restore vision to your eye.
You know what you're saying. It's quite an important
I nod.
thing.
I
If
would
you come
assume-
in
yeah,
here
I-
peddling lies, half-truths, misinformation, things that are only conditionally true under the right set of eyes of squintingness, you understand we'll meet you with great derision.
I I promise you by the god Martha herself that I should be able to perform this miracle on you with her will, and I believe I'm in good standing with Martha. You seem like a good man leading your clan, and we can restore your vision, Master Dwarf.
He
This is
turns
no
to
trick.
the others and starts to chat in Dwarven. And they all speak openly. They talk back and forth in their
I don't speak
guttural
Dwarven,
language. Eventually, the
V-Gates.
one with the milky eye looks back at you and says, "We have very curious about that weapon you have at your side."
It's sitting in front of them at the head of the table, yeah.
At that on the table. Very curious about that. What sort of trap or what sort of expectations do you have for this? Who comes offering gifts and curing eyes? What is it you want from us?
I was interested if you'd be willing to trade for another magic item that isn't so suited for a dwarf.
Perhaps many of these different families, I pipe up trying to lend my charisma to Cedric here. Perhaps you all have something you might be willing to part with for such an amazing weapon. It's the sort of weapon on which dwarven dynasties are forged. And I'm trying to lay the scene that these guys are going to start a bidding war on who's going to give you what.
To who would you give this weapon?
To whom would I give it?
Mm-hmm.
I asked back because I didn't understand the question.
To whom would you give it?
Whoever would have an interesting offer to trade. I would only give it to a dwarf, of course.
They look at each other, and one of them quickly speaks up in the common tongue. Do you mean to create divisions and turn us against each other? Is that your trick, human?
No, I absolutely do not. As I have said, I'm trying to offer myself up to you as a complete servant under Martha. Again, my true gift here that is not that you don't have to pay for at all or trade for or anything is to restore, I point at the dwarf with the milky eye, his vision.
Fine then. Come, restore my vision, but know if you fail, there will be consequences.
I walk up and I will cast Restore Senses on the Master Dwarf in front of me and hope that that is a real eye.
It takes 10 minutes. You need apply oil to the affected organs. You need to produce your holy symbol. Is there any words, flavor text that you want to give this operation?
I'll call on to Martha herself, and I will ask her. I will imply that this is a good dwarf who leads a good family and is of good standing, and he deserves to have his eye that was untimely taken away from him back, so that he can live a better life.
You speak the words to the spell. You call upon Martha, goddess of life, goddess of healing. And you can feel as you channel, I think this is the second miracle that you've made. You can feel the magic begin to sort of flow through you as your hand is on this dwarf's face and your thumb is rubbing oil sort of into his disaffected eye that he is, trying not to blink through.
Yeah.
He's a little resistant to the eyeball being touched, but who isn't? And you can feel a softness in your chest, a lightness in your arm, a tingle throughout your fingers. A soft blue light begins to surround your hand, engulfing the dwarf's face in its entirety. At its center, where his eye is it's just a pale baby sky blue color that begins to get brighter and brighter until it becomes difficult to look at. The other dwarves around the table sit back, give some space, looks with skepticism. Some look with awe. A few put hands on weapons stashed under the table. All watch as the light fills the room until no one can look anymore and everyone must avert their eyes. And as the light apexes...
Am I able to see through it, or
no, it's
do I have to
blinding
avert my
you
eyes
too.
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
It blinds everyone in the room. You close your eyes. You can sort of see warmth through your eyelids. So bright is the light, and then it fades. And as it fades and your hand comes off the dwarf's head, he blinks his eyes round and round, and the milkiness is gone. The eyeball turns
gasp.
in the socket. He looks to his companions, his fellow council members, puts his hands, blinks, looks at his hands back and forth, moves his eyes around, and turns to look at you. By Martha's tits, that's amazing. You truly are a cleric of the old breed.
I nod. Well, I'm just happy to be able to be of service.
The dwarf gets up out of his chair, his old knees buckling under his heavy weight. He drops to the ground on one knee.
Oh, please. I
bows
try and like
his
stop
head.
him before he drops, Neil, like to like hold him
No.
up.
You try to bow lower than him? Like, fucking, no, you're not going to outbow me. I'm the servant.
No, please. I'm here to ask you for trade and barter, not for your, I guess, awe.
Father Cedric, cleric of Martha, you have given me a great gift. I thank you for it, and I shall call you friend.
Oh, well, I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your people have been very kind, and I appreciate them working on my armor.
He gets back.
We're just fortunate to be able to pay them and, you know, all that.
He gets back to his feet. He looks at the hammer and says, "This that you have brought here is a great and powerful weapon from ages past, long lost amongst our kind. Well, I did not trust that it was what you said, but now I have my sight again. I see you are no liar. You are no trickster."
I smile.
I do not possess anything equivalent to this. I can make you no offer. And he turns to the next dwarf who sits beside him. And now, because I was not expecting this, and I have not prepared any sort of offers or treasure tables, I need to make some dice rolls and see what sort of treasure these dwarves might be squirreling away somewhere for a rainy day, keeping hidden, greedily holding on to.
And you've got 10 weeks, so you could any weapon really you could probably learn the proficiency for, as long as it's
that's
one-handed.
the goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's this currently for you? It's +2.
I believe +2. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Okay.
would
So
be
I mean,
nothing else.
genuinely,
for a
even
dwarf.
if they just gave me another +2, I would
Yeah.
probably do the trade. I would like a +3 minimum, but you know, I
+3
would do the
would be
trade
good.
because it is better in their hands.
Would you just take longsword? Yeah.
Like,
just
these are the
whatever.
heads of dwarven clans. Over the course of
Whatever they
10
got.
weeks, they might be able to find a +2, even a +2 dagger, right? Would
No.
I wouldn't take a dagger because I don't have a
It's-
dagger proficiency, but I would
Alright,
take any.
Well, it's
you
also
know.
just like less damage, right?
The,
Well, let's
the
say a plus.
assembled. Go ahead.
like a +2 sword, let's say, then, or a
Yeah.
spear.
Maybe a +2 sword, yeah.
The assembled elders consider their options. And one of them, the one that sits at the center of the horseshoe, asks, says, You're here to buy armor as well.
Yes.
May we think upon such offers?
You may think as long as you'd like. I'll be here for probably 10 weeks. I might not even travel to Otz. I want to offer as well. I can do a few more of these miracles, specifically before the next full moon. So if anybody has vision problems, hearing, smell, touch, or taste, I would be willing to restore any of the council's friends that you come up with. I have 3 more of these I can cast.
There's a lot of head nodding and respected signs of acknowledgement.
I give them the inn that I'm staying at,
Mm-hmm.
and I thank them for their time.
Yeah. The unnamed character that made your introductions here. He's not the actual armor. He's someone who works for the armor. As the party begins to leave the room, he pulls you aside and he says, "Listen, human, father, you may not quite understand something. None of those men or women or any of us would ever ask or ask for help or acknowledge that any of our injuries are holding us back. To come forth and say, please fix this for me, it would be acknowledging weakness. It's not something we would ever do. Does that make sense?
It does.
It'd be like, yeah.
It'd be like admitting you can't carry the weight that has been assigned.
But
to
the
you.
only way that I could help is if I knew who needed it. Does that also make sense, Master Dwarf?
He nods. Yep.
Perhaps
Maybe-
you could help us find the right people, Cedric?
If you know anybody of the council who would need help, any of their family or kin, you give me their names and I'll go and I'll help them on my own. I'd be willing to pay you even to give me the information.
No, I couldn't. I could never accept money for that. Perhaps you could speak to one of the servants in
That's a good idea.
in the what do you call? It's not a keep. It's not a town hall because it's underground. What's the name for like a where the dwarves assemble?
Iron Forge.
A moot?
A moot. Yes, thank you. That's a great word. Ask one of the halfling servants within the moot. They might be more
Fuck, sorry, I'll be right back.
willing to engage on this level.
Absolutely. I will do that the first moment I see fit. So yeah, whenever I get time, Neil, I'll go. I'll ask the halfling. If they give me any people, I'll just do it without question. I'm not going to like do a deep dive into, do you actually work for the council? You know, whatever.
Right. You're just going to find one and be like, let's just make this shit happen.
Yeah.
I think that if Zephyr and Elijah are going to go on to odds, they should go sooner rather than later, because if we're waiting 10 weeks, Berenza can be learning spells.
Yeah, they can go.
I don't
Whenever they want. I think
love
we shouldn't
splitting the
hurry.
party, but if that's what you want us to do, then that's cool.
I know. I don't know if you is there some way that we could use our money to secure safe travel to odds?
For sure, from Kappan. You could hire some fighter dwarves to take you there. We can pay them.
Some fighting dwarfs, yeah. I think it's worth it, Jamie, just because 10 weeks of spell learning is a good amount.
Okay. How about we leave after 1 week here and we come back after 8 weeks in odds, so we're back.
Yep.
We're here for the final. So 8 weeks
Sounds
of learning
great.
for Berenza. Okay. How much would it cost to secure?
Wait,
safe
why do you
travel?
need to come back? We'll just me and
we'll
Cedric
come to
will
you.
We'll
Wouldn't it
travel
be
on,
fun
we'll
to be
meet you in
here
odds.
when the magic item is being exchanged? That'd be cool.
Sure, you can come back. Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you can come to odds. So yeah, how much would it cost us to secure safe travel? And what would that mean in terms of encounter rolls?
You could definitely hire some mercenaries just to escort you there, and a boat to get you down the river. So let me do just some quick measuring because it's all about the amount of time. So that's gonna be, call it 5 days. You probably want 4 mercenaries just to be safe, just to avoid encounters. 20 plus another 10. Let's just call it 30 gold.
Easy.
I pay
Easy,
40 gold,
done.
Neil.
Done.
Give him a tip.
Good. And
You
we'll
will
do the
get
same
Alright.
when we leave.
escorts that'll take you there. Okay. Why don't we all take a short break while I sort through some magic treasure tables and see what can come up? Oh, I've been thinking about what we need to do for all of this, and there's actually a lot of balls in the air right now. This gift that you're giving these people, it deserves the amount of attention. You're going to get, what we're going to do is we're going to just end our session here. When we come back next session, you're going to get 6 offers. And I'll try to give you the offers ahead of time so we don't have to eat up too much game time with them. And then you're going to pick which offer you like. Because to you just want something out of this, right? But to the dwarves, this is a huge moment. And if you don't give a shit that it's a huge moment for them, it doesn't matter. But you do have to pick who it is that's going to get this, because it's going to change their dwarven society. And it's going to be a big deal for them. And so they're all going to give you offers. And some of it might be treasure. Some of it might be, you're going to probably go with whatever the best weapon is. But they're going to make you offers and you're going to make a decision. And then this will also give me enough time to sort out everything that Berenza has been doing, because I didn't expect us to get back to him immediately. And we wanted a short session today anyway. So this is it.
Think about Berenza's spells that he might have access to as well, because we're going to give him money to learn spells in the 10 weeks.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, well, he also has been researching the portal as well, right?
Yes,
so
and
we should
I will
also hold off on getting Elijah's sword, because we might be offering something in that department. I feel like we should hint at that being...
yeah, you're right. Maybe Moot can trade his weapon for something for all of us.
Well...
That sounds good. Get me a +1 dagger.
Unlikely that somebody's going to be sitting on like a +5 flaming sword that they can just hand out. But people might make offers of, I have these 7 things, I will trade you these 7. And someone says, I'll trade you these 2. And someone says, I'll give you, right? So there might be...
So you're telling me there could be a +5 flaming sword?
It's possible. It's on the table.
It's on the table. But you're going to get some offers. You'll get to make a decision out of it. Then we'll see. We'll buy a sword. Otherwise, if there's not, I'll do some Berenza rolling in the background. We'll come up with all the deets, and we'll just have we'll have a session, and we'll see what happens.
Sweet.
Incredible.
Okay. And that's it.
See you next time, then.
See you next time.
Stop recording.
Make sure to check out the Patreon, where this week I will be giving free relationship advice.
Oh shit!
To anyone.
I was going to say, it's about time that you put on a shift. It's always us having to do the obscure Patreon tasks at the end of the episode.
I will listen to your rants about your relationship troubles, and I will give you good advice.